Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples.
Hi Yoni, how are you doing? Hi Ren. How are you doing, guys? Hi Enjoy. I'm good, thank you very much. So yeah, yes, like Chevreuse banner in an hour or so. Let me check it real quick. So yeah, in 55 minutes. Until now, I can do some Spiral Abyss. No, I will not do some Spiral Abyss. So yeah, this Spiral Abyss is so easy. But if you like, like can 36 star, by the way, just like do a couple rounds. You know, guys, if you kill these llamas, you will get a chest. I will do a video about that. It's right here. You just need to kill them, all of them, at once. All right. Oh, hi Mirak, how are you doing? Thanks for how are you doing, Mr. Thanks for joining. Spiral Abyss so easy. Yes, Yoni, you're right. I mean, actually, I believe we're same server. He will end soon, and he will end someone, I believe. Yes, actually, Endure, yes, most likely we are on the same server, because, like, yeah, I'm on EU, so for me it's 55 minutes. And yeah, the banner is new. I finished all of the, like, that red exclamation marks events, you know, like, so it was like, it was, how it calls? Reputation events. So yeah, I did all of them. Also, as you know, guys, try to finish your map as much as possible. You know why? I don't know, but maybe like the event in 5.1, which we will get and can collect up to 400 Primogems, will be somehow depends on your like exploration percentage. I don't know, I heard that. So yeah, I will try to do at level like 80%, something like that. All of them. I usually do like something like this. You see, like 67, 67, 61. I will catch up with this area. So yeah, it's so nice when you see the same numbers. I don't know. Just kidding. So yeah, also, yeah, not so much news. Yeah, only like that. Yes, early access to the. I saw a couple videos already. The guys finished the event and like posted that, you know, cutscenes. Unfortunately, you know, the players, I don't know why, but they post like cutscenes immediately. I try to not do that. You know why? Because it's like, it's not a spoiling, but if you keep some content for a future, at least, like to do it like when you, like in a 2 days something. So yeah, it's like a little bit, I don't know. Try to skip. That's why I try to skip all the videos on YouTube about Genshin Impact. So yeah, it's frustrating. Do spoil a bit with I'll hate him with Harbinger of Dawn. Just say, oh, okay. How are you doing, Samir? Hi. Oh, just actually, it's not a bad idea. Since we have like 15 minutes about that, I can do that. Just actually, you know what? That Harbinger of Dawn is a great weapon. Just insane weapon. Let me show my stat without that weapon. So yeah, at the moment I'm on 2-piece, 80 elemental mastery and elemental damage skill. Overall stat, it's like 73 to 192, but most likely I will need to change. And talents like this. Most likely I need to change some of my artifacts. That weapon is on Ayaka. It's like 57. So yeah, this one is. So yeah, I need elemental master with a crit rate or. Yeah. Just a second. This one is good. This one is elemental master. Do I have? It's 60-ish. Actually, it's better, right? Just a second. This one is okay. Yeah, maybe it's this one. Well, I used Kinich and it was a weird and fun experience. Oh yeah, actually, oh yeah, your server like resets. I get Chevreuse and oh, congrats with that, Samir. Congrats. By the way, guys, you tell me I want to do like 20 singles, or it's up to you. I mean, like I can do 2 multis, I can do 10 singles, 10 multi, or like 5 singles, 1 multi, 10 multis, not 10 multis of course, or 5 singles, 1 multi, 5 singles, something like that. It's up to you. Or 20 singles, like back-to-back singles, and that's it. You know why I want to do singles? Because maybe there's a chance when you do singles you can like avoid 5-star. Would be nice. I don't want to get like a 5-star, to be honest. Kinich, yes, he's fun to play, not gonna lie, but you know. I think would be nice to change like this one. Just a second. I need a little bit more crit rate. And oh, that's great actually. So yeah, certain crit rate, elemental mastery, so yeah, switch. It's 67. I have enough, so yeah.
Wait.
67. And yeah, that's alright. My whole map is for real. That's crazy actually. Yes, I usually do that as well. You know like why? I try not to like rush all of the places, because you know like now Hoyo is a little bit more generous in terms of like places, map. At least I think they would do something like this in the future. You know, because like with Fontaine we had 2 additional places like Xianyun Whale and this one, you know, like yeah, it's underground, like a little bit small, not so big place area, but still something for exploration. At the moment they just decided to add something within this area, I mean some new event with a new chest and exploration, and it lasts for 42 days by the way guys, but why not? So that's why I just usually do like in a slow-mo, I would say, you know, like something like that. I just keep something to do in the future. I have to do like, I have to open so many chests, by the way. I will go Hyper Bloom maybe on a second half. Do 20 singles. Okay, Mirak, I will do 20 singles. 2 multis. You know, like, let me do something like this. I will do 10 singles first, and then I will do 1 multi. If it's you are okay with that. By the so xilonen will need only def. Yeah. So defense, circlet, goblet. No, it's not like this. Yeah, like you know why, Mr. Dever? I would suggest you to build her like this, if you ask me, since her ascension is defense, and her defense cap like decreased from 3.2 to 3k defense. I would say it's better to go like this, like you need to test, but see, I will do tests as well. So energy recharge sand, defense and defense. Since you get defensive weapon, you definitely will get enough defense, you know. For me it's like this weapon. Let me check if I have any defense. I don't think I have any defensive weapon. So yeah, I don't have any. I mean like polearm. I don't have any polearm with defensive stats, maybe. But still, it's not leveled up anyway if I have one. So yeah, what I want to say, you will be completely okay because her ascension is defense. And if you go for sand, would be nice. By the way, guys, I decided another, like just let me show you. I don't know, like it's not. I maybe find out another team which can be used with xilonen, maybe. We'll see how it goes, because let's say xilonen, even though since she can be used in, it's not fun to find out actually. Yes, it's an obvious team. You can go something like Zhongli, you can go Furina. Oh, I'm sorry, just a second. Furina, yes, of course. Like you can go, let's say it's my xilonen. You can go defensive Goro and Furina. Why? Because this, like, as you know, guys, xilonen will give you like rest shred, and Zhongli also can give you rest shred. These rest shreds can be stacked. Just keep that in mind because it's different sources of rest shred. A Goro can increase your damage, like a defense, I'm sorry, can give you defense by using his skill and burst. And Furina can do some buff, can give you buff. Xilonen on the same way can do healing. Oh, no, just a second. No, it's bad thing. I'm sorry, yeah. When you use Goro, her burst will going to work as not a buff, but as not a healing, but as a buff for itself. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, just forget it. I need to do testing. Yeah, just forget it. Unfortunately, you cannot use Kachina and xilonen on the same team and benefits from that supportive set. Yeah, because like it's not stackable. It's sad, but it is. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? Sometimes singles are kind of yes. But I will like let's like 10 singles and 1 multi. I know that, but you know why I don't want to do 2 multis, Mr. Dever? Because when you do multi, there's a big chance you can get like 5-star. But I want to avoid 5-star. So yeah, first half is going to be the same Kazuha, but second one I will use Shinchu, Kukishinobu, and Nahida, like this. And yes, and my I'll hit him with Harbinger of Dawn. It's been 6-hour banner went online on Raiden and Kinich. Oh yes, actually yes. Like in Europe, it's like yeah, a little bit like it's in 55 minutes for us. 50 minutes, 45 already. So yeah, it's 45. Just a second, let me check. Yeah, in 43 minutes. Mirak, you 10 singles and 1 multi sounds good. Yeah, I will do like that, Mirak. Okay, no problem. Yeah, so we're still like yeah, 45. Highly hard done, yeah, bro. All right, let me start it.
Nice and spicy.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Everybody stand up. Eat this.
Things are about to get dicey.
Race you.
You need to hurry up.
Fallen leaves, adorn.
Go in. Your turn.
Here comes the catch.
Unfortunate fall. Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Eat this.
One with nature.
Get them.
Quietly now.
Forward. I got this.
I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I messed up. Don't worry, I got this, and he died. Oh, hi, the Dreamers. How are you doing? I mean, I got boys before Raiden. Oh, congrats. Yes. I got 1 Chevreuse and Sarah. Now I have C0 Chevreuse, and congrats with that, Rohit, by the way. So I only want 1 copy. Oh, really? I just want only 1 copy. I hope I can get her, and that's it. I mean, like, no need to go like more than that. Only for tests.
fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Going in! Gangs up from the
Fall before me.
How's that? Time to go. The wind knows me.
Cut down. Slickers here.
Race you!
You need to hurry up.
Into the wind.
Teamwork is trick!
One with wind and cloud.
Well done.
Gotcha.
Eat this!
You need to hurry up.
Take it easy. You're about to get dicey.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Busted.
Nice and spicy!
One with nature. Fallen
They're really
leaves,
talented.
adorn my night.
I'm going in! Booba, get them!
Gotcha. Gangs up from the
They're so tanky.
As unyielding as I
Kinich is so fast and fun to play. It's better than mualani. You know what? Yes, maybe, but in terms of damage, he is not. But just keep that in mind, as if you remember why, as I mentioned, like as soon as he gets one supportive guy. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention. My bad about mavuika. Mavuika is going to be a character with a Night Soul mechanic. It means she can be used as a supportive set if you want to use her as a supportive, or DPS if you want to use her as a DPS at Constellation 0. So yeah, she can use both Obsidian Codex and that was a Cinder City, right? So yeah, the second one, supportive set. So yeah, and by using that skill and burst, she will use Night Soul points. Yeah, according to the leaks, it's going to be like this. So yeah, if you remember, guys, I told you that maybe she will get her own like set. Maybe she will get her own set, but even though, you still can use these sets. I mean, new sets. So yeah, we'll see. It's like depends. You know why? Maybe her set will increase her skill like duration. In this case, yes, of course, you will go for that set for supportive abilities. We will see. I mean, like still, but yeah, she will get that Night Soul mechanic. About that, oh hi Xianyun, how are you doing? About that, Dreamers, yes, he is fun to play. In terms of damage, he is a little bit less than mualani, but he has AoE, by the way. If you know, he has AoE anyway. It's small, by the way. If you compare with mualani's AoE, I would say it's the same. The only problem, it's that mechanic. You need to be like at a certain distance. Yeah, no need to bowl like. Anyway, you test him already. Maybe I will do that as well. All right, let me.
Hey! Our bond is strong!
Oh my goodness.
Lightning, Gerald!
Witness the power of Guhua. Rain out.
Your coming was foretold. Where the eternal oasis
Share my knowledge! Get with me!
bloom as the flowers in Gurabad. The eternal oasis at long last.
Throw! Out of my way!
Here you are.
Our bond is strong! Commit it to memory! The Temple of Wisdom! Get with me!
The process of elimination.
Yeah, I'll hate him. It's just crazy, actually, if you ask me. I'll hate him. It's so great character. Yes, now I lose my HP, and because of that, I lose some crit rate, but that's alright, I will get it. And it's like, it's without second, like, it's without Yao Yao. Let me do it to the end, if you don't mind. Oh no, I will no, dreamers. And let's say, I will go for Chevreuse, and I will try to avoid kinich. You know why? I don't like him so much. For me, I'll hate him as way better. And by the way, as soon as we get some supportive character, I'll hate him's damage will be increased by 40%. So I will be completely okay with that. Yes, kinich is fun to play. But I don't like his gameplay actually, in some cases him might be so clumsy, even though he's fun to play, not gonna lie. And that Ajaw, yeah, I just pass the stories about that, so yeah, it's like a second Paimon.
Quietly now. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Let's light it up! Gotcha! Here comes the catch. Everybody stand!
Wind strike.
Busted! I'm going in! Things are about to get dicey. Eat this!
Into the wind.
Nice and spicy! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Quietly now.
I don't like
You're toast!
The wind knows me.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I don't know, I don't like Xianyun. Her skill is so annoying. Okay. Pyro Archon and Xilonen only. There is
It was on a
Nahida Pyro.
deserted moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's
Today
limpid
I'm
lair.
really out of Mora. Can't even level up. Oh, that's alright actually. I will just I don't have I don't have enough books, by the way, so yeah. Can Xilonen buff Arlecchino at Caesar? Yes, of course, Zenix, how are you doing? And you can use Xilonen at Caesar, I will use... yes, you can. You can use Arlecchino, you can use Neuvillette, you can use literally any DPS. You can try to use any DPS which is Hydro, Cryo, Electro and Pyro. So yeah, Hotao also can be useful, but Hotao I think might be better with Sentry Charge Attack, but still, yes, any Pyro, Hydro, Electro and Cryo DPS can be used. Risley, by the way, if you have Risley.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. I'll settle this. Make yourselves a move. Our bond is strong.
Flicker.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like Model King. Oh yeah.
I see everything. Stand with me. Witness the power of Gugwa. No, my...
Here you are.
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge. Drain outlines your face. Our bond is strong. Sorry.
Sorry guys, I couldn't. Yeah. And I got C6 Sara today, and I got one of my best luck. Congrats, Zenix, congrats. Actually, you know, like, oh hi Shout, how are you doing? You know, like about that, if you chasing for Raiden and got Raiden, then congrats. Or maybe
Time to go.
I saw one of he
Wherever
got
in this
two
world I
early
roam,
Raiden in single
carry
temples. Its
memories
first 4
of my
PDs.
home.
For real, that's crazy actually.
This blade.
That is crazy. Actually, you
It is
know
the
why?
last link I
I will
have
explain
to the
you.
land of
When
my
you
birth.
cross, when you like, that's why I don't wanna do. So yeah, that's why. Like, as soon as you get like your 5-star, it's like if you are in like this situation, usually you can get 5-star early, like this. You know, it's possible. I don't know why, but it's possible. It's like you can get 5-star within 10 pulls. It's a big chance to get that 5-star. That's why I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, not gonna lie. But it is what it is. I want that Chevreuse. Oh yeah. It's about like 30 minutes, right? Right? Yeah.
Nice and spicy. Gotcha. Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Let's light it up.
Into the wind.
Eat this.
Tip. Tip.
Teamwork is drip. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
One with wind and cloud.
Get them. You're toast. Gotcha. Everybody stand back.
One with nature.
Game's up. Run's over. Quietly. Off we go. Let's light it up. Don't worry. I got this. I'm going in. Eat this.
10 times. What? My highest for real 10 times. That is crazy. Then I have Raiden for some time now. Only thing I missed was C6R.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Oh, about Xiao. Actually, Xiao, you know, like if you ask me about Xiao, I don't know why. Xiao is like, since he's Yaksha and he has like so like deep integrated into the story line, he good. But his gameplay, like back then especially, was so difficult because, oh, you know, like he needs a lot of, like, he doesn't have signature set at first. Because we use like 2-piece, etc. So yeah, now we have like his signature set. He doesn't have good supportive characters. Now we have Farusa. It's a 4-star, but still great supportive. Now he has Xianyun as well. So yeah, now he's Shine. By the way, if you use Bennett C6 with Xiao, you can do like, and let's say the characters like the team like C6 Bennett, some Hydra character, let's say Xinchu or Yelan. Yelan would be better, I would think, because Yelan has
If my calculations
great
are correct,
synergy
Wanwan
with Xiao,
Bookhouse is
by the
due
way.
to receive a batch
Like,
of
I mean,
new releases today.
Yelan's
Might
Burst
we add a small detour
has a
to our
great
adventure?
synergy with Xiao. Then you go for Faruzan and Xiao, or Xianyun and Xiao. He can do like wave damage because of C6 Bennett, and that damage is so great. It's like 200 per his plunge. That's insane damage. And it's like with C0, by the way, because of like a lot of buffs. Okay, let me start.
Dissipate! No, my sword! Rain cutter!
I want to get some healing.
Flicker.
I'll settle this! Committed to memory! Our bond is strong! This may turn a little.
Okay, she has like...
Everyone hold hands! The Temple of Wisdom! Witness the power of Gu! Stand with me! No, my sword!
Subtract. Here you are.
Rain cutter! Out of my way! Grow! Make yourselves at home!
Yeah, I'll hate him is just crazy actually. Yeah, he's so good. Even with that weapon. I mean, that weapon gives him so much damage. You win 10 times, I win 2 times. 10 times, that's insane. For real, Mr. Dever, that's crazy actually. The most sick, like back to back for me was like 3 times if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was 3 times. It was like Xianyun, Navia, and Arlecchino. That's it. And it was like literally, let's say this year, you know? So yeah, like I usually like win 150-50, then lose 150-50, something like this. And last one was like I lost my 50, like when I wished for Emily.
Everybody stand back!
Things are about to get dicey. Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Windstruck!
Boba, get them! Let's light it up!
Busted!
Nice. Is Sara good support? Yes. Let's say Sara is the best support. C6 Sara is maybe, like, let's say it depends on your team, but C6 Sara, let's say, is the best support for Raiden. But at the same time, Chevreuse is also not a bad character. You can go with a team like Sara, Raiden, Chevreuse, and Bennett, and you will get a ton of damage. In this case, you replace Kazuha with Sara, Kazuha with Chevreuse. So yeah, and you will get more damage, by the way. I mean, like in terms of attack and debuff, Chevreuse will give you debuff since you use only Electro and Pyro characters, and also she will give you attack. So yeah, but I mean C6 Chevreuse and C6 Sara. So yeah, without Constellation 6, Sara is like kinda meh. So yeah, it's better to use like national team in this case. And Chevreuse also, like, I would say Chevreuse is better at Constellation 0 than Sara without Constellation 6, something like this. You know why? Because Chevreuse, if you use only in Electro and Pyro, gives you like a red shred on top of that attack buff. Yes, I'll hate him is great. Will I skip him? But I guess I will. Actually, it's up to you. You know, like, it's like... But yeah, he's like kind of...
Nice and spicy!
Wind Strider.
Teamwork is strength! Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Clouds high. The birds.
You're toast! Nova, get them!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Busted!
Eat this!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my nights. Wind Strider.
Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is strength!
Nice and spicy!
Quietly now. No! Take it easy. I didn't factor. I'm going in! Game's up. Fun's over.
At the frying pan, into the fire! Hey, yeah!
As one with wind and cloud.
You have Shout. Try the team Xiao, Furina, Xianyun, and Bennett. You can. Yes. I mean, like, yes. Xiao, Bennett, Xianyun, Bennett, Xiao, and yes, Furina or Faruzan. Like Shroud, if you ask me, Furina or Faruzan is great, and the Dreamers are right. Dreamers is like because you know you can use Furina since you have Xianyun. She can heal. Also, she gives you like when she heals, she gives you plunge attacks, and it increases Xiao's damage. And also Bennett or Faruzan C6. Xianyun is okay at Constellation 0, by the way. Mountain King gave a blue body slime roll. Oh yeah, you mean this one? Yes, actually, yes. It's in some cases he's annoying. I mean, like, you know, like these bosses. By the way, you know why this Spiral Abyss it's kinda easy than previous one? Because previous one's enemies, like they have, like all of them, most of them, let's say, have damage window. So yeah, as soon as they got that shield, if you don't have like good character, and Navi is a good character, I would say, because that golem, it's like painful. Yes, you use you need like not Uzia but Numa character to stun him. But before, so yeah, and you can destroy that shield way easy, even without Geo character. But you need Geo character, like, or Bennett, you know, like, or like big DPS. All right, just let me.
Body and mind.
Committed to memory!
Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. Huh?
Grow! Yeah! I see everything! Yeah! The Temple of Wisdom!
Rain outlines your fate.
Quicker.
Committed to memory!
I messed up with rotation, I'm sorry guys.
I'll settle this. Witness the power. Stand with me. Our bond is strong.
Yeah, like it's like, you know, like even with the 4 stars, this Spiral Abyss is not so difficult, but with the 5 stars, it's like way easy. I mean, like for the second half guy, by the way, you can use Hyper Bloom easily. For the first half, it's like Xianyun and Bennett, or Arlecchino. By the way, Arlecchino is also like a great one. Let me do one. The main, it's like about the time. Yeah, it's close to it. Miracle Vortex, I'm planning to get Baiju for my Alhaitham Hyperbloom team. What do you think? You know, like Mirak, if you ask me, I would say Baiju is a great character, but he has some problems, and the problem is energy recharge. He needs a lot of energy recharge. Yes, you can use Baiju, by the way, can be used in so many teams. He's not bad. If you ask me, like it depends, because yes, as you know, Baiju gives you not only healing but also gives you shield and Dendro application. In this case, let's say literally by using his burst, you can use any character as a Dendro applicator, because it gives you like 4 shots of Dendro, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, 4 or 5 shots, something like that, and you can apply Dendro. Is it? I'm sorry. It's especially good when you use the characters like, I don't know, like Hydro maybe, to get Dendro cores, you know, like, or like Oraiden and some Hydro. It's good. But overall for Alhaitham, let's say, I don't think you need that Baiju. You know why? Because let's say you can go the team like this, Alhaitham, Kuki Shinobu if you have her, and Nahida. If you don't have Nahida, you can go Yao Yao. If you don't have Yao Yao, you can go Emily. So we have so many options. And you know why? Because let's say you go for Baiju, right? Let's pretend like Baiju, like it's like Collei is a Baiju. So in this case,
Don't tell me they did it again.
by the way, just keep one another thing. Baiju gives you attack buff, which is okay for Alhaitham, but it's not great. If I'm not mistaken, I will check that. But Nahida gives you elemental mastery. So I would say this thing is way better than if you just change Nahida with Baiju, you know? So yeah, just keep that in mind. Because why is that? Because Nahida gives you elemental mastery, and Alhaitham scales on elemental mastery more than from attack. Let me show you. If you check his talents, like this one, his damage, by the way, comes from his skill. Just keep that in mind. So you don't need to level up this one. I did that because of plunge attacks with my Xianyun for test purposes. So yeah, if you see that, it's his skill. Like it's a projections attack, 1% attack scaling, and 241 and 9, like let's say 242 from elemental mastery. It means elemental mastery is way more valuable than attack for him. That's why usually if you build him, you go for elemental mastery sand, then the damage goblet, and crit rate, crit damage, and try to give him as much as you can elemental mastery. In this case, I got like additional 50 from elemental resonance. Also, when I use my Nahida, Nahida's burst, she can give me up to 250 elemental mastery. It's in the passive. Yeah, this one. You can gain a maximum of 250 elemental mastery in this manner. Illusory heart, like by using this one. In case of Baiju will give you attack. It means like, yes, maybe you will be more safe in terms of damage, etc. But it's not a good option because Baiju made mostly for Sino, if I'm not mistaken, back then. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you, but it's up to you. If you like Baiju, go for him. I mean, like, he's not a bad option for Alhaitham, but not the best one. Just keep that in mind. I will check Baiju's talents, but as I know, he gives you attack. So yeah, it's not elemental mastery buff. And by the way, Nahida gives that elemental mastery to active character. So it's like, it's a great synergy, especially for DPS on field Alhaitham. I will show you. So yeah, when you do something like this, then
Sharing my knowledge.
just a second.
Not good. No, my sword. Grain cutter. Out of my way.
You see, I have 775 elemental mastery. So I got, like, if you are within Nahida's burst, it's like, you know, that circle. you get like a lot of elemental mastery. It means you will get like deals a lot of damage. I mean, like you all hate him. He will deal a lot of damage. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest. So Nahida is way better for him, like way better.
Stand with me.
A process of elimination.
And by the way, just if in the future we will get that supportive character which can give you, like, let's say either something like a Hydro character who can like use that supportive set, I mean like this one, would be nice to get Hydro, actually, I'm not gonna lie, who can use this set, like it's a Cinder City set. You will get additionally like 40 elemental damage bonus. That's crazy, actually. Alright, let me use this one. Yes, cool. What? Nah, I would rather join. Yes, Kazuha. So you got Kazuha? Congrats, Sana, if you got Kazuha. Ali Gamble, all Primogems. Right. C2 Nahida or C... Or what? Come on, Rahid. C2 Nahida or C2 Nahida? You know, like... and Constellation 2 Nahida, like, she's good. Not gonna lie. Let's say Constellation 2 Nahida is crazy. You know why? Because she's the only character with Constellation who can apply crit rate to transformative reactions, which is crazy. We can apply damage and crit rate to bloom and hyper bloom reaction, which is like, let's say, a little bit nonsense in this game, because burning, bloom, hyper bloom, it's like, and burgeon, like they are transformative reactions and doesn't scale on, like they doesn't need any crit rate, crit damage, but she applies that. It means more maybe consistent damage. I don't know why is that, to be honest, not gonna lie. But the most important part is this one. With 8 seconds being affected by Quicken, Aggravate Spread, defense is decreased by 30%, which is crazy. Constellation 1, when the red is unleashed, the elemental types of the party members are being tabulated. The count will add 1 to the number of pyro. Oh, actually it's crazy also. You know why? Because it's like this talent. Like, yeah, this one. So yeah, it will give you like, yeah. It means more damage. You know, like you can, but I wouldn't suggest you. You know why? Because, let's say, I don't know, it's up to you. If you want this additional damage, then you can go for it. If it's like, yeah, I wouldn't do that if you ask me. For me, my Nahida is Constellation 0, and I still like completely okay with her. Like, yeah, you don't need that actually, if you ask me. Like, yes, of course, you will get more damage, or like when you use any like Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, or any like Dendro related reactions, will be benefits from that constellation, any of them. And that's great. But, you know, 30%, I know, like, but instead of this, you can get new character like Xilonen, right? Yes, defense and rest rate, it's completely different things. Just keep that in mind, because if I'm not mistaken, defense cannot get down 0, like yeah, below 0, but rest rate can get below 0. So yeah, just keep that in mind, if I'm not mistaken. But still, it's up to you. I mean, what can I say? I mean, like, if you have extra Primogems, go for it. If you don't have, it's better to get new character. I would say, like, yes, I'm sorry about Xilonen. Xilonen cannot be with Dendro, my bad, yeah. You need to use at least Dendro related character to use that, like, yeah, Xilonen cannot use, my bad. So yeah, but still, I mean, like, it's better to go for a new character instead of like constellations, because, you know, like, getting Constellation 1 is okay. For some characters like Neuvillette, I would say it's not a bad constellation, or Alekino Constellation 1, yeah, like that constellation, yeah, it's really useful. And it will cost you low, but constellation 2, it's like a little bit, like I would say it's better to, like if you want to go Nahida constellation, I would suggest you to go for xilonen constellation or maybe Mavuika's constellation. You know why? Even though like Nahida is a great Archon, one of the, let's say, best Archon in the game, at least for now, because of she's Dendro, the buff which xilonen gives you, it's like 60% crit damage for Cryo, 50% elemental damage bonus for Geo, 45% HP and 45% attack. And on top of that, at Constellation 1, she gives you resistance to interruption, which is scalable. Actually, it's a lot. It's a lot of supportive stats and abilities. So I would say this 2 constellation is better than Nahida's 2 constellation. So yeah, it's like this. And we still don't know about Nahida, Mavuika's complete kit. She might be just crazy with Constellation 2. So I would say go for a new character's constellation. I'm sorry if I miss. Oh yeah. Xilonen every final will be heroic. Oh yeah, actually yes. Xilonen. Oh, okay, right. Now I got it. So yeah, Constellation 2. Yeah, okay. I already answered that question.
Something on your mind
Rohit,
again?
yeah. So yeah,
Accurate?
so yeah, I would suggest you to go for Constellation 2 Xilonen or Constellation 2 Mavuika. I will explain you why. Yes, Nahida has a great constellations, but it's already like a little bit old, I would say. You know why? Dendro is great, but let's say Mavuika really, like Xilonen has like really great constellation. Since like scalable, resistant to interruption, it's crazy. And that buff, I would say buffs she gives, it's just insane. 45% HP, you know, like it's like, it means if you use with Furina, you can go Hydro damage goblet with Constellation 0 and you will be completely okay. So you don't even need, like, let's say you can do something like this. Let's say you go with a team. Let me just say like you got like Constellation 2, right? Xilonen. And you want to use her with Furina, Neuvillette, Furina, Neuvillette, Xilonen, and Kazuha, right? And let's say it's Xilonen, right? And Kazuha. In this case, you get additional 25% HP from this elemental resonance. Also, Constellation 2 will give you 45 more. It means you can build your Furina, C0 Furina, literally with no HP because you get a lot of HP. You can get like a Hydro damage goblet. You can go like way more better artifacts with no HP but more crit rate, crit damage, you know, and you still be, or maybe energy recharge and you will be okay. Or you can switch weapon, or like go for like energy recharge weapon like Favonius or that 4-star signature, like it's, you know, pipe stick. So yeah, like just keep that in mind. Like Constellation 2 Xilonen way more better, I would say. Now I'm ready to get C0 Xilonen, even if I lose. Yeah, I will do that as well, actually, Rohit, if you ask me. I will go for Constellation 0, and since I close on a weapon banner, maybe I will go for that weapon, try to get it, because, but it's like, let's say it's not 100%, I will think about that. I will go for Xilonen first, I will build her, we'll check how it works, because, you know, like, that resistance shit, it's a little bit overrated. It's not so great as we all think about it. And I will explain you why. Because if she get like defense, I would say it's better. Or maybe additional damage. Because res shit works a little bit different. And because of that, it might be in some cases be not so useful. Especially it depends on enemy. That's why. Because in most cases, I would say 20%, which Zhongli has, is more than enough. But in Spiral Abyss you will see the difference, because usually Spiral Abyss enemies are more tanky and has that shreds. I mean, like, has resistance, I'm sorry. Most of them, especially that Dendro, you know, like these new bosses, like Dendro, etc. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, she can, like, can she? No, she can't. So yeah, against Dendro, maybe she can decrease resistance. You will deal like other elements damage. Because yes, that resistance shred works for
If the
any
Arataki
element,
gang stirs up any trouble,
but
I'll drag Ev.
attack buff. Yeah, we need some tests actually. Yeah, we need some testing. Alright, it's like, it's almost the time. If you want me to, I can do some like kinich test, but I will do it offline. No need to do that. Yeah, C1 Neuvillette is good. I never got C2 5-star in temples. Actually, you will get shout. You know why? I got it once without hating. Actually, and that constellation is trash as hell. I would like to get some like Neuvillette maybe. This one is just, let's say it's okay, but it's useless completely because you don't care about his skill. Like, it's like, let me check it. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's his skill. It has like, yeah, it's, if you do projectile attack, it decreases by 1 second every. Actually, it's not so good. It's like it doesn't give you anything. Like, yeah, some like maybe flexibility, I would say, and that's it. But overall, it's trash as hell, unfortunately. Yeah, Neuvillette's like or Arlekinos, that's crazy. But it is what it is. Like, I'm not complaining anyway. Vortex, try to see C1 constellation kinich. That C1 is really good. I will check that. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you know, like new characters, is Chiori weapon good for yes, you can use Chiori's weapon on Furina, but you know, I wouldn't suggest you if you ask me. You know what, it depends on your build and your team anyway, because if you want to build her as a DPS character, then yes, but mostly Furina is a supportive character. So because of that, it would be better to give her a little bit more energy recharge than crit rate, crit damage. Okay, guys, it seems like... Alright. I will use engulfing. Just like in case I don't want to go for... What's the difference? C1 constellation 1 kinich, that is. Oh yeah, you mean like check his constellations. Okay, I will check it. I really dislike. Yeah, gambling time. So, okay guys, I will do like 10 singles and I will do 1 multi. Let me just get like, yeah, to do it 20, right? Something like this. I will do recording, and because of that I will switch my mic off, like just in case maybe I just like I can get Chevreuse. We'll see. Yeah, just the way, by the way, let me, I usually like turn off audio. Oh yeah, my ritual, by the way, I almost forgot what I want to do about my ritual, guys. I want to do like this thing. I don't know if it works or not. Since I have Raiden, right? I have like all of them. Let me do something like this. I have Raiden. I have Sarah. Right? Just a second. And I have Toma. I will do like something like this.
Stay close and you will live.
I cannot change it. Okay, I can. Anyway, I will like, let's say, I will keep one place for kinich, no, not kinich. Just kidding, of course. For Chiori, we'll see how it goes. And I will switch to Sarah. Yeah, it's usually like this. Actually, let's say I
strike your
got
foe.
Constellation and my stringless is now R5, which is good, but no Chevreuse unfortunately. I will know, I don't want to do more than that, you know why? Because like, yeah, it's a little bit risky. Oh yeah, I can do it like from here. At least something, and my Toma is you know, let's do one more multi. Yeah, actually why not, because it's usually like this, when you get like a weapon, next one is a character, so next one is guaranteed a character most likely. Let me just like do the Toma, it's second oh, like only first. Oh yeah, thank you guys, thank you. I will do like, yeah, that's kinich. Miracle. Yes, kinich vortex Trident Shogun Castle for Trident Shogun Castle for ritual. For ritual, just a second.
Bow.
Just a second, guys.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Like, let me help my friend, like a little bit maybe runs, like. Castle. Alright, I will do that. Castle, you mean like this one, right? Like, no, like this one. Bro, she's so hard to get. Oh yeah, you mean like gamble. Work, stop, that was risky too. No, I will do one more multi. Police station. One more multi. Let me just like. I need for the. Okay, let me just. Let me join my friend, and like for a couple runs. So yeah, next one is a character. I would be nice to get like not Sarah. Near Fontaine, Catherine. No, bro, go to police station near Fontaine, Catherine. Fontaine, Catherine. Actually, you know, like, to be honest, I like this idea more, not gonna lie.
To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire
Just
to.
a second, let me switch my characters real quick. Oh, why? Just a second. I mean, like, it's bad idea to use, like, with Virgin, like, you know, like, with Yao. Just a second, let me check which character is better to go. Let me go Neuvillette. Yeah. For me, Ali, it's now 2 plus 20. It's like 22. So I will do one more to get like 32, and that's alright. I mean, I will be okay with that. I hope I can get at least one copy. I want that Chevreuse, to be honest, to do some tests.
Nova, get them! Shower your praise!
Yeah, I need stuff like that.
Let the mighty be humble.
Eat this! I'm the frying pan!
For mortal support, yes, maybe. I saw other people's kinich. He works weird. Oh, hi. Actually, yes, Inaban. He works, yes, Inaban. How are you doing? Yes, that kinich actually is like, you know, he's weird. You know why he's weird? Because
Nice and spicy.
let's say that.
Throw in some.
Just a second. Let me like finish it real quick.
Be sanctified.
Time to shine.
Bow your head.
You're toast.
You know why? He's fun to play character, but yes, unfortunately, like let's say yes, you can like get some weirdness. I will test him, by the way. I want to do... Is that it? So a castle or Fontaine Catherine, right? Oh, by the way, you like, can you hear this music? This music is like a music from a Borderlands, by the way. This one. Let me switch the character. Actually, he's right. Just a second.
Inactivity serves no
Well,
purpose.
actually, yes, you know. At first thought he has Dendro infusion, it's burning team, but I really triggered his... Well, Emily, the best kinich... Actually, you know, like Amirak, yes, on paper, Emily is great, but you know that Emily is not the greatest one. The problem...
Clouds high, the birds come! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You're toast.
Wind strike!
You know why? Because we still don't have good enough supportive character for that kinich, who can use that like Cinder City set, and in this case you will get a lot of more damage. That's why yes, Emily is good because she can like keep that burning. Only because of that. And by the way, you know, like that burning doesn't give him any DPS. It just like allow him to like get more Night Soul points.
Into the wind! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Anyone has both kinich and Emily? I have Emily but no kinich, fortunately. So that mechanic is a hyper carry with a weird... Yes, guys, that means... Yes, actually, you know, like, he's not so easy to use, unfortunately. Like, let's say, especially in Natlan, he's okay. But when you use him, like, outside Natlan, he has some problems. And a lot of problems, by the way.
Birds call! The wind knows me. Wind strider!
Retreat!
Time to go!
Nice and spicy.
Oh, same as mualani? Yes. Actually, yes. Yo, Auron could use the new Natlan support set since he is Electro. Yes, by the way, yes, you're right, actually, Mirak. He's Electro, and also... Oh, he's a bow character. Maybe, yes, she will get some mechanic like, you know, like Oz something. Okay, guys, let me go and do that like multi. Mirak, I will choose that Raiden castle. You know why? So yeah, let me go this castle. I don't know where to stand, to be honest. I will go right here, maybe something. I don't know if like you mean like this castle, the Dreamers, right? I mean like this place, right? If so,
Shine down.
oh my, sorry. The main thing is that he can apply electro field. Oh, if so, yes, like if he gets that ability, I mean like applying, then it's okay. So that means, you know, but actually yes, like I agree with you with that, like weird mechanic, but it is what it is. You can like literally do anything without that, like with that. He's just working like this. He's powerful, not so bad, fun to play, but yes, in terms of like usability, he might be a little bit weird to use. I don't think it will work or nothing, but still, let's try. It's like... yeah. I'm still confused. Oh, same, like, you know, Vortex, do kinich trial. What? I will. Just let me do one more multi. I want to get that Chevreuse, actually. So yeah, one more multi and I will be alright. Yeah, if, like, next one is a character.
Another bad one? No, let me try again. The world remains constant over this.
No, that's it, guys. Alright, I tried, at least I tried, right?
But
So
human
yeah,
life is like the dew at dawn,
this ritual
or a bubble.
didn't help me at all. So yeah, let's go back to the reality. So yeah, let me switch my team.
Rising through water.
let's do the test, right? Yeah, let me try the test, by the way. At least stringless like R5 it's okay, I would say, because like one time, I don't know, like I don't remember, maybe a couple years ago I just did especially like 10 pulls especially for that stringless copy. All right, I'm a little bit close to xilonen. And the problem is, you know what's the problem is? The problem is like Nahida's banner. I think we will get Cookie Shinobu in Nahida's banner. In this case, I need to skip that cookie completely, but I'm okay with that. Even though Cookie Shinobu is like, she is way better with Constellation 2. Constellation 0 is like, you know, like this pile base is not so difficult. Maybe I can get her from a standard character like banner. Oh, just a second.
Sounds good to me.
Let me do this test run. Oh, that's alright, Mirak. I mean, like, you didn't try hard enough. Yes, maybe. I mean, like, yeah, 32. At the moment, I just like 32 PD, but I will keep it, you know, like, I don't want, oh, that's a new one. Yeah, you're right. Just a second. So yeah, we have Kolei, which is not a bad character at all, and Toma. Toma's shield can, like, his shield is scaled. You can use burst and skill. Okay, Kolei. Dreamers asked me to check his Constellation 1 after Kinich lands from Canopy Hunter Riding, which is his skill. Oh, his movement spell were increased by 30% for 6 seconds. Additionally, cannot crit damage anywhere. Oh, actually, yes, it's good. You're right, Dreamers. This Constellation is good. Second one is, by the way, second one is the same as Dangerous. It's like the same as Nahida's, right? Oh, I cannot check for real. Okay, it's like now. It's like it's, if I'm not mistaken, yes, it's the same. Weapon is a 4-star weapon. Oh no, it's signature, I'm sorry. With the overall stats. 36, 40 from like here. And talent 888. Okay. Yes, I just like, yeah, 32, like 30 pulls is more than enough. I'm not going to do like more than that. You know why? Let's say I want to get that character, but yeah. Objectives. If you don't mind, let me just try it.
Is this really necessary?
10 points for agility.
Just a second, guys. Oh yeah.
Locked up! Shadow of the past! Mine's the command!
The glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects! Now you must pay.
Okay, I think I need to go like... Oh yeah, it's showing you the way. You don't need to catch, like collect them. It's just the way. Ah, I see now.
Check this out! Here's backup!
Boba, get them! You're toast!
Target acquired!
Oh I see. As soon as it's ready, we can do it.
Bow before your king! The dead would bleed! Dragon fire!
Supporting fire!
Light this up, the sun!
Target acquired.
I don't know, guys, but I didn't like him so much. I mean, like, maybe in a, let's say, when you fight within, like, the areas like this, like, Spire Abyss might be okay with him, but yes, in overworld, the only thing which is good, you can switch to,
Okay.
something with something like this. Yeah, it's fun to do. Oh, you need to collect pyro particles anyway. Okay, I got it. Yes, yeah, you're right. I need to catch all of the Oh, let me I am a little bit like confused, to be honest. You know why? Because mualani's gameplay was a little bit weird to me, not gonna lie. But his gameplay is way more wilder than I thought. Just like, it's so... I don't know.
Don't get too close! Claim these souls!
The glory to which none can compare!
Yeah.
Especially not when I'm
You
in
see,
a
like,
bad
I
mood.
used all of my... I don't know. And a cooldown... Actually, cooldown is good. Not so much. It's like only 6 seconds. In this case, you're okay. I mean, like, in terms of, like, cooldowning, etc. But... yeah. Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay. Yeah. I'm a little bit clumsy because I didn't expect that. Let's say maybe you need to get used to it, but you know, like, what? It's the same what I told you guys. When he is like in the environment like this, he's like not so easy to use. So yeah, mountains.
Here's backup! Fire it up!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Yuri, pull it in, help!
Locked up!
Oh, glory! Dead would
Got you covered!
Dragon fire! Eat this! It's all!
You know, like, you need to get, like, it's, let's say I used him like only 2 times. Let's say you need to get used to it. But let me like, yes, like if you get used to it, maybe he's not so bad. And in case if you compare with mualani, I would say he's easy to use than mualani. Yeah, mualani is a little bit difficult if you ask me, guys. And damage is pretty okay because of that cooldowns, but still, like, you know, like it's not the old characters we like get used to. You know, let's say, I don't know, the normal attacks, charge attacks, etc. It's kind of like you need to watch and like your skill. Like, yes, you just hear that sound, and as soon as you heard that sound, you can just use his skill again. I need to get all pyro balls. Oh yeah, I got it. Like early you didn't defeat like those slimes. Ajaw, yes, Ajaw is okay. 90k, it's about like more than 90k. Alhaitham is better than him. Alhaitham is like way more, let's say, not easy to use, but way more old-fashioned, I would say. You know, like he's so new. It's like, yeah, I don't know, like I didn't like him so much, not gonna lie. Alhaitham in this case, yes, he is. In terms of damage, he is good. Yeah, in terms of damage, he is good, and just keep that in mind. Talents level is only level 8. Yes, he has his signature set. Crit rate, crit ratio, by the way, is not so high. You know why? Because if you will build him, you will get way more crit damage, because his ascension is crit damage. In this case, you definitely will get like about like 230 crit damage and about like 80 crit rate, so you will be alright. And even though if you use his that craftable weapon at R1, I think you can get more damage than this build. Also, supportive characters is kinda meh, because Collei, you know, like I would say it's better to use maybe Nahida is okay, but if you fight against like multi-waves, yes, Emily is like way better, and Emily willing like gives you additional burning like effect. Let's say maybe he is easy to use than mualani, you know, you don't need to stack like to get 3 stacks, you know, and it's a little bit difficult to mist with kinich. If you notice that, he just auto switch that hook to another enemy, which is great actually, you know. And also he has AoE. Like we haven't fight with a small enemies so much, but against like big enemies, he's kinda not a bad character. And he's swirling, I mean like go around the character, like enemy, pretty fast, not gonna lie. Overall, I would say, if you want to like, if you want my opinion, I would say he is easy to use than mualani, but still, since he doesn't have any supportive characters, his damage is not so good at the moment. So, yeah, as soon as we get some character with which can use that supportive set, he will get more damage, by the way. So yeah, instead of 100k, you will get like with mediocre, like let's say not so great build, 150. So just keep that in mind. And it's his DPS is going to be like 3 or 4 shots with 150. But that's actually not a bad DPS. Yes, of course, like we need to test it with more mobile and fast enemies, because you know, like Ruin Grader is not so good. We can do something, by the way. Just a second. If you don't mind, guys. He's a single target. No, he's Mirak. He's not. He's not single target, and you know
Peace
why?
prevails throughout the
Let me
land,
show you.
and all
He's not
things
single
are made
target.
new.
Let me do that
Have
test
floods in the
again,
spring.
guys, if you don't mind.
It's an auspicious era for humanity.
If you don't mind, let me do it again, and I will show you why he is not a single target. He is not a single target. His damage is not that promising, that your rotation should be perfect in order to get... Actually, no. You know why? You don't need rotation. And I will explain you why, Ali. I mean, like, since... he doesn't need rotation because, like, let's say in this case, let me show you why he doesn't need... Oh yeah, I cannot switch, but let me show you, like, if you... So, like, none of these pyro characters, none of them, give you buff. None of them. Xianyun can give you rest shed by using that goba. And what it's pyro rest shed. Toma give you some pyro, like not infusion, but like so yeah, it's not a pyro infusion, you know, like when you use his normal attacks in this case. So yeah, he applies pyro, that's it. Only Kalei gives him some elemental mastery, which is not useful for him because of elemental resonance. Just a second. So yeah, none of them, like, yeah, and also double pyro, I'm sorry, double pyro only gives him 25% attack. So it means in this case, in this team, he doesn't get any pyro or something, or like any I'm sorry, any affixes or something, like something huge. So yeah, but even though he deals pretty good amount of damage. So yeah, let me show you, like, I need to catch only 10. Yeah, you're right, Rahid, actually. First time I messed up, but second time I catch all of them. Yeah, I don't need to do that, you're right. I need only 10. So yeah, let me show you why he is not a single target. So yeah.
Target acquired.
I will not. You see, it's not a single target. He has AoE, but yeah, he has AoE. It's not a single target. Actually, using that rope. Oh, my second time I did the same mistake. So yeah, it's on a cooldown. You mean, Sitlali, you consider that, but kinich gameplay is something different from... Oh, yes, actually, yes, you're right, it's completely different, it's not something different.
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Oh my, it's completely different. It's not so difficult, but... The problem is... So yeah, what I want to say, like... Unfortunately, yeah, the enemies only.
Just like we rehearsed. Bow before your king.
I got him cornered.
It's your soul in sacrifice.
Check this out. Here's back.
You're toast.
For the Lord of the Night.
The glory to which none can compare.
That's a problem. You know why? I use that skill. So yeah, that's a little problem because I use that skill. So yeah, I want to
target acquired.
I want to check this. Oh yeah, see. So yeah, actually. Yeah, and that's the problem. Yeah, you need to be close to an enemy.
I got him cornered.
I want to check that. Okay. So you need to use it in time. like, yeah.
Fire it up! Target acquired. Time for you to pay the price. Don't turn.
Yeah. Let's say, like, he and Mualani, both of them, have different issues. And that's a problem. Okay. So let me do. I didn't like him. Yeah. Because you know why? Let me show you. Let me go Neuvillette and I will show you why. Let's say Neuvillette, by the way, has the same problems. And I will show you why. Like, not the same problems. So Neuvillette in this case way more flexible. But kinich gameplay, no, like except xilonen. I'm sorry if I missed some question, guys. Like I just like did that test. I really dislike neutral natlan characters. Oh, you know, like Rain. If you ask me, mualani's was okay, but I think I know why they do that. They can do like more convenient area to use with new characters. Unfortunately, with kinich is just like a trash way to do that, because that area is so bad for him, you know. Yes, you can use that like, you know, double time like you use with this Saurian, but it's nothing new for us. We already can use it. I know, like. So yeah, I just want to show you Neuvillette. Neuvillette, by the way, has the same issue in some cases. Just let me go Neuvillette. Let me go like this, team. Let me go.
The pleasure is all mine.
So yeah, when you use Neuvillette in an environment like mountains or something like this, he has like collisions. You see? You cannot move, you just like stuck. Or kinich will get the same thing. But if you compare with Neuvillette anyway, even like let's just like get some like collision. So you can still like do something like this, you know. So anyway you can hit an enemy. But in case of kinich, it's going to be pretty difficult. And by the way, don't forget that we will get in a 5.2, we will get like Dragon Spine event, and this area I think is going to be a nightmare for kinich because of like these collisions, you know.
But human
even Neuvillette struggling a lot.
Purity, so do not.
I don't know, guy, like pretty weird in one. I agree with you. Pretty weird mechanic, even though damage is okay, but like he is going to be great in Spiral Abyss, definitely. But there's a problem as well. You know why? I don't know how he is going to be playable when you will be close to the edge of the zone, you know. Let me just. So yeah, in case of Neuvillette, you're okay. You know why? Because Neuvillette just get that Hydro Aura orbs, right?
The Temple of Wisdom! Illusion shattered!
Let the mighty be humble.
So yeah, if you
On my part.
if even you get like something, you can still do damage, right? In case of kinich, you get that triangle, you know, and you need to be within that triangle to get that night soul points. 20 night soul points, if I'm not mistaken. If you cannot get it, you cannot do additional enhanced damage with his skill. So yeah, it's a little bit difficult. I would say yeah, it's going to be a little bit difficult to use him in Spiral Abyss as well. I don't know. And they cannot fix that, by the way. It's impossible to fix it. Unfortunately, like Rain is right, that new trial gameplays is not so useful to test all of the stuff. Anyway, that's why I wouldn't suggest you like to go for Kinich back, by the way, guys. Even though he might be a good character in the future, like let's say in this banner overall, like I would suggest you to go for Nahida in the future if you can. Like Kinich is not a character to go. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't want to say he's bad or something. He might be good, but he needs some specific characters, you know, with Shanling and Toma. Bennett, by the way, is also not so convenient to use with him. You know why? Because you need to like go around an enemy and you definitely will lose some buff. Yes, when you leave that, by the way, let me show you. Like, if you don't know, but it's like this. Bennett's burst it works a little bit different.
Gonna be epic.
So yeah, do I have one? So yeah, let me show you. At the moment, I don't have any attack buff.
I created another unit.
Right? No attack buff for my... let's say this one. Right? 3296.
Teamwork is true.
It's now 4. But you don't lose it immediately. You see, like at least 1 second, you still like get it. Like it's like if you like you can like a window to hit that enhanced shot with his skill with an like increased attack, but you need to be lucky enough to do that. So yeah, a weird character, not gonna lie. I didn't like him and I wouldn't suggest you to go for it. If, let's say, if your account is new, you don't have any Dendro characters, then maybe yes. But in this case, Raiden might be way more valuable for your account, not gonna lie. For real, Inaban, it's a strange character. Oh, bye-bye, Ali, I'm sorry I missed that. I really dislike new trial nation. Yeah. I agree with you. Chaska release is on hold, Dreamers, and Noob. For exploration, Xianyun and Wanderer is better. Oh, we'll see about that. Like, Xianyun is great, not gonna lie, I like her. About Wanderer, it's like, let's say it's a matter of preference if you like him. But I heard that Chaska is going to be like, she will get that flying ability. And by the way, if you check her outfit is like a wings. Just check it. We have a picture, we have like footages and videos and teaser. So yeah, her outfit is like a wings, by the way. It looks insane, even though that outfit is so weird. I mean, like overall, yeah, it's like different colors, something like this. And as I heard, her flying ability is like better than Wanderer's fly's ability. It doesn't rely on that bar. I mean, like when you like this one, you know, like this one, because Wanderer get another one bar. It relies on night soul points. It means like you can use that skill for a long time, most likely. Oh, I enjoyed her. Flop, flop, flop. I'll hate him, but yeah, actually yes. And yes, I would say I agree with you about that. I have like, yes, he's annoying. I don't like these sounds, not gonna lie. And you know what's the problem? I usually try to, if you notice, guy, I usually just like lowered up the audio. And sometimes though like with dialogues as well.
Level okay? Can you hear
But just imagine I will hear that how again and again. Yes, it's annoying. I agree with you. It's up to you guys. I would suggest you to go for maybe like, let's say in upcoming banners we will get Xilonen, Chiori, Hutao, Nahida. I would say among all of these 6 characters, if you like Raiden, go for Raiden. But you can skip Raiden because we have pretty good let's say replacement character, alternative character, which is Kuki Shinobu. So if you have Kuki Shinobu, you can easily skip Raiden. Let's say because, yes, Raiden is DPS, but if you want to use her in a Hyperbloom team like comps, Kuki is better. And go for Nahida, definitely, if you don't have Nahida. Nahida in this case with Constellation Zero will give you more flexibility than Kinich and any other characters. It's still up to you, because like you will spend your Primogems, but yeah, Kinich is like kinda, I don't know, like maybe he's fun to play for a couple days or weeks, and that's it. After that you will bench him. It's, let's say, if you compare with it's a rough comparison, but still, it's the same thing with Mualani and Neuvillette. Even though Mualani will give, can deals more damage, Neuvillette is way more convenient to use and maybe fun to use. And the same thing with Alhaitham and Kinich. Even though Kinich can, Kinich in terms of damage, I would say better than Alhaitham. But Alhaitham is way more convenient and old-fashioned character. You know, he can benefit from Bennett's buff. If you don't use Hydra, of course. He can benefit from Nahida because of Elemental Mastery. He doesn't have that weird mechanic. Is it like straightforward mechanic, you know? Doesn't need, I don't know, yeah, I didn't like him, not gonna lie. Vortex, are you going to do another multi or no? I'm not, Yoni. You know why? I did like 3 multis. I think it's enough because you know why? I don't wanna. Just a second, let me check it. I did 3. I got Sarah. So yeah, it's not in maybe 20 minutes. I got 1 Toma, which is Constellation.
The mechanical.
I got Stringless, which is okay. It's R5 now, and Sarah. That's it. I don't want to spend more because at the moment I am at 32. I want to get Xilonen, not gonna lie, with her weapon. In this case, it's only 20 days. But yeah, it's better to wait. Not gonna lie. Because even though I want to get that Chevreuse, I don't want to get her so bad to get a chance to get that trash Kinich, you know? So yeah, I can get that Kinich, and that's a problem. Because he's a 5, just imagine he's a new 5-star and I will bench him. Yeah. That's a disaster. Oh, bye-bye, Rohit, bye-bye. The Dark Lunar Dude. As someone who has Emily and their main Denru is Kinich, worse pulling or Raiden is better than... You know, Lunar, I tried that Kinich, I didn't like him. And I will show you my characters. I have Emily as well, you know, and I use Emily with Neuvillette a lot now. Because Emily, even though Emily, she is good in burning teams, and Kinich needs that burning, even though in Virgin he is better, by the way, because he deals more damage. But still, if you ask me, I wouldn't suggest you to go. I would suggest you to go for maybe Raiden. Let me show you a couple teams. Let me go Spiral Abyss again, guys, if you don't mind, if it's not boring. Let me go the team like Hyperbloom, but with Emily, because I haven't tried Emily in this Spiral Abyss yet. So yeah, for a second, if you have Raiden, or let's say you don't have Raiden. EM Raiden, by the way, Lunar. Let me check if I haven't missed Yoni. Oh, okay, sucks. Yeah, I hope you will get... yes, actually, yes, thank you very much, Yoni. I mean, let's say I'm not so, let's say, disappointed. I got R5 Stringless at the moment and 1 Constellation for Tom. It's okay, I mean, it's a game anyway. I just checked Chevreuse kit for... Yes, Mirak, yes. Constellation 0 Chevreuse is good for Overload. if let's say if you compare with C6 Sarah and C0 Chevreuse, C6 Sarah is better, but she is a little bit complicated to use. In case of this, you can use Chevreuse, you will get less damage, but she is way more convenient and like easy to use. So yeah, it's like this, like less damage but more easy to use, or more damage, because Sarah is a little bit difficult to build at the same time. But if you use Chevreuse in only Electro and Pyro teams, you get additional res shred for Electro and Pyro, which is crazy. And if you use Xianyun, by the way, and Raiden, you will get res shred for both of the elements, for Pyro and for Electro at the same time, which is crazy actually, yes. And that's buff 40% attack at C0, lasts for 30 seconds. So yeah, she's a crazy character, not gonna lie. And if you have her or got that characters, like, I will suggest you to build her. Maybe one of the, let's say not maybe, yes, maybe at Constellation 0, she might be one of the best supportive character, because let's say we have Bennett, but Bennett needs Constellation 1, right? We have Xianyun. Xianyun needs that Constellation 4, unfortunately. We have Sucrose. Sucrose also needs Constellation 2. Like 1 and 2. Xinchu. Xinchu, let's say he needs Constellations. So yeah, let's compare, like, yeah, you know, like Fischl, yeah. Without Constellation, Fischl is okay, but she's still okay. So yeah, that Chevreuse is a great character, not gonna lie. The only character which is like Lila, by the way, she is good at Constellation 0. Yao is good at Constellation 0. Then we have like Kachina as a supportive character. But still, I think for Pyro and Electro, Chevreuse is like best one. I don't have Raiden yet. I want her, so I might. Main DPS are both Hydro and Neuvillette and mualani. Okay, if so, Luna, everyone talk about Xilonen. Oh, Xilonen is like, yeah, she's like, yeah, I got her from standard. I don't know if I should go for some. No, you don't need to. You know why, Miracle? Because the most great constellation for Chevreuse after her first constellation, after Constellation 0, it's her last constellation. You cannot benefit. Just a second, Luna. I will just like show you like build with Raiden, like team with Raiden and Emily. Let me show you. Because all of the constellation she has, that a half is like, I agree with you, Enjoy. That a half is annoying as hell. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I just lost Chevreuse. So, about her constellations, you know, like yes, energy is okay. Like first one, they will recover 6 energy, okay. Like, but it's not mandatory, by the way. You just completely skip it. Second one, each exploration deals pyro damage. You know, like I would say it's useless. Because it scales off Chevreuse attack, but overall she needs HP. So because of that, it's like, yes, you will get some damage, but it's kinda, you can skip it. Constellation 4. After using the hold mode, will not go cooldown when Chevreuse uses it. This effect is moved after. Like, it's also not so useful. You know why? Yes, it gives you more, maybe, flexibility, but that's it. I mean, no damage, you know, like you cannot get. Only this one will give you like up to 60% pyro or electro damage bonus, which is crazy. Like 3 stacks and 20% for 8 seconds. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go for any constellation, because Constellation 0 is more than enough. All of her talents, by the way, let's say most of her abilities, work at Constellation 0. You don't need more constellations. The only condition is to use Chevreuse in Pyro and Electro teams only. Because when you use, like, let's say with a team with, you can go with a team like this, by the way. Let's say Kazuha, Raiden, right? Since she can heal, let's say you skip Bennett, you go Xianyun, and you go Chevreuse. Let's say it's Chevreuse, right? You cannot in this case, since you have like Kazuha animal, you cannot get the buff. I mean, like it's red shred, which she gives you. You only get attack buff, 40% attack buff, which is useless. So I would suggest to go like the team like this, like not Beidou, of course, like other characters like Sarah maybe, if you have her, or maybe let's say Fischl, because like if you go Fischl and Chevreuse can like do like the same thing for Oz as well, or Bennett. So yeah, you have a lot of options, but keep that in mind, Electro and Pyro only. About that team, Lunar, let me go this team, like first one. I will go standard team first, like this one. For the second one, I will go... Actually, Hyper Blooming is not a great... Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, I can go Hyper Blooming. So yeah, let me go like this team. Let me go Raiden. Let me go Emily. Let me go Yao. Let me go Furina. So something like this. I don't know if you have these characters, Luna. Oh, I'm sorry. Xilonen, Yone. C0 is enough, Miracle. Xilonen, Chaska. Oh, you know, like, maybe. Ludex, Neuvillette, and Duke Risley. Risley, yeah, Risley is that. Yes, Remus. Enjoy. Hoyo making duo. Great. You know, after Xilonen, I believe not get because of weapon. All right, let me try this team. So yeah, Lunar, it's like first team is like this. You can go like any other characters. You can go, let's say, even like if you want like Arlecchino. You know, like it's better to go with some Pyro and Hydro against this team, because like this ones. Still, you can do Vaping, so mualani and Neuvillette is okay. Actually, yes, let's try. Actually, I can go like this team. Just a second. Maybe I can go... No, let me try like the same team. Oh god, it's not cryoelement. I see. All right.
It's my lucky day.
Nice and spicy.
Clouds high, the birds call into the wind.
I'm going in.
Let me weave you a verse.
Yes! Race you!
One with nature.
We go! Everybody stand!
Fallen leaves adorn my...
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Wait, at the frying pan!
No! You need to hurry up!
Into the wind.
Boba, get them! Let's light it up! Teamwork is true!
Clouds high, the birds...
You're toast!
Let me weave you a verse.
Wind strike.
Actually, Sacrificial Sword Kazuha, it's so fun to play, not gonna lie. Sac Sword Kazuha is just insanely crazy. I mean, like, yeah, actually it's a waste to use that back-to-back swirling, not gonna lie, but just like... Alright, so about this team, like Emily is not a bad in Hyper Blooming anyway. Like, yes, why Yao for healing and Furina for applying Hydro? Even though Furina apply Hydro not so fast, it's more than enough to do Hyper Blooming.
There is no escape! Showing you praise! Let my name echo it! Fresh and floral!
Your coming was foretold.
Don't be scared.
For the eternal oasis.
Ready, go! Let the world collide!
Shine down!
The eternal oasis at long last.
A little ambiance.
There is no escape!
Ah! You, Blaze, you're up! Hey, go away! Don't be scared! This will brighten up the place!
So you still can use Emily easily. And let me show you my... I can continue if you want me to, Luna. Yuni, I don't care about her kid. I like her. Which one? Chaska? You don't even know her kid, Yoni. Oh yeah, about like, yes, you know guys, like this game, it's only about the characters. I wouldn't suggest you to like, don't get me wrong, but if you like it, if you notice that, I usually try to show the characters' bad and good sides. So yeah, in some cases, you know, like when you spend your Primogems, it's better to have some additional info before going for a character. That's why I always tell you that I will go for, like, if I want to go for a characters, I go for a characters, I
Many
test him,
ladies in the court of Fontaine
then
like to spray their
I will
perfume.
tell you how it is. But if you like characters, don't even listen to me. Like yeah, you can skip my thoughts completely. And if you, so yeah, let's say you only like Chiori, but if you ask me, I I wouldn't suggest you to go for Chiori, but he likes Chiori. What can I say? Yes, he has Xianyun. Xianyun will increase her tomato damage. I mean, like the doll's damage. But, you know, like, I don't want to say she's a bad character. No, I think it's like getting Chiori is a waste of Primogems. About Chaska and xilonen, you know, like, it's still about, like, it's a matter of preference. Xilonen is good buffer, but as I explained you guys, that debuff function, 36%, it's a little bit overrated. So without that weapon, by the way, C0 xilonen without that weapon, it's like a little bit better than Kachina. And it's also questionable, because Kachina can buff different elements. That's why I decided maybe I will go for that weapon. I still, if I cannot get that weapon, I still will use xilonen, because in some cases, especially in Spiral Abyss, she definitely will be very, very useful, because most of the Spiral Abyss enemies has that like resistance and has a lot of resistance, so she might be useful a lot in Spiral Abyss especially, and against like difficult content. But in Overworld, if you ask me, yes, she has that like ability, like run on walls or mountains, etc. You know, like with that rolls. But I have Xianyun. I don't think I will change my Xianyun and use xilonen in Overworld, not gonna lie, because Xianyun is way more comfortable and easy to use. And she's animal, she gives me healing, and that healing is pretty good. Yes, I will compare that healing. If xilonen can heal more than enough, it's good. The problem is, oh no, it's not a problem. I will use different elements anyway. So yeah, just like it's just a game. So yeah, it's like if you have like a character, just go for that character. It's completely okay. Because I want to hear what... Enjoy, come on. But no, it's all good. I can see what you're showing, and I have been trying to find more users for Emily outside. Oh, okay. If so, let me just... if so, Lunar... okay. Like, let me do another team. I mean, like, I use Emily in with... Okay. If so... I use Emily in this team comp. Just let me show you which character, like this one. with Neuvillette, Furina, Raiden, and Emily. Because, as you know, Neuvillette can heal himself. It's more than enough to get 300 fanfare stacks. You can switch Raiden with Cookie Shinobu, but you need to be more careful because, like, you need to be close to an enemy. But she's still okay. This team is especially good with like in a multi-wave environment. So yeah, against single bosses, I would say Nahida is better. Even though Nahida's buff, like Elemental Mastery she gives, it's like make no sense for Neuvillette at all because you don't do any vape or melt damage. It's only Electro Charge, which scales on this character. And that's it, but still, it's like she's better in this case. In multi-wave environment, she's better. You can go this team as well, like standard team, I would say, like Cookie, Shinchu, and let's say Barbara for do hyper blooming. Not a bad team at all. For healing, Barbara, by the way, because Cookie healing is not enough. Even though Shinchu can heal you as well, it's like, yeah. Can I do? Yeah, you need to destroy the shield and you need at least one Pyro and one Hydra, unfortunately. It's not elemental check, but yeah. Other than that, I can do first wave, by the way, only. Let me try only first wave. Other than that, you can do burning. And I will show you another team. Just a second, with Dia, by the way. Not a bad team at all.
It's my lucky day.
Let the show be lightning. Russian
blade.
blue. Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword.
Over! There's more!
Finally. To the very
Ring cutter. Dissipate.
That's a problem of my Shinobu. She's only Constellation 0. That's why, yeah, I lose it. So other than that, this team is, if you have Dia, you can go with Dia, by the way. Like this team. Dia, Neuvillette, Raiden, and Navia. In this case, you can get a lot of different damage, by the way. And this team, I would say, is enough. Oh, by the way, it's another bad team. Just a second, let me try it. So yeah, just for test purposes. But she can be used. I mean, Lunar, you can use Emily outside the Burning and Virgin. Let's say, especially in multi-waves. In overall, she is not so bad, by the way.
It's my lucky
Illusion
day.
shattered.
Silence!
Look alive.
A little ambiance.
Be sanctified.
It's over!
Bow your head.
Good height.
So this team, like,
Neutralize.
Shine down.
It's time for a flash party!
Buckle up.
You're not going anywhere!
Reconstitute.
Silence! Let the mighty be humble.
No problem!
yeah, actually, you can do it.
Russian
I
blue.
didn't like. It's the first time I used
There
this
is no
team.
escape. Let's get it on.
Bow your head.
Yeah, I haven't tried this team actually. It's not a bad team, you know why? Dia gives you. Unfortunately, my Dia is only Constellation 0, so yeah, it's only 12 seconds. But if you have Constellation 2, you will get more comfortable. And with Emily, because it's like multi-wave. So yeah, you have like, let's say, not so many teams with Emily, but more than enough. You also can use Emily with Alhaitham, but it's not a great idea. Because Nahida in this case way better. Way better. So yeah, and Virgin and Burning team, of course. You can use with Kinich if you get Kinich, but the problem is, you know, like at the moment we don't have good Kinich supportive character which can use Cinder City set. It's Natlan supportive set. In this case you will get less damage than you expect. So yeah, in the future, as soon as we get like supportive character for Kinich, he will be more powerful. So you can wait for a couple patches, because I don't know if we will get some characters in the future, like in near future at least. Like at least one 4-star, like maybe Pyro or Dendro. I don't think about Dendro, not gonna lie. But maybe Pyro. It's Pyro, it's also Mavuika. Oh, bye-bye, James, bye-bye. My friend did some multis on Kinich banner and got Kinich early. And then also Tignari in the same temple. So now he's... Yes, actually. Okay. That's crazy luck, actually. Congrats. I mean, I don't have this lucks, but it's okay. It's like, congrats. That's... And yes, and by the way, both of them are Dendro. And if it's new, that's crazy. Xilonen, you know, like, Yoni, if you ask me which character is better to go, Chaska or Xilonen, it's up to you anyway. But I just like, if you ask me about that, we still don't know anything about Chaska's kit, not gonna lie. Like, we only know that she can change her element, she can fly, she can do some coordinated attack, by the way, I heard about that. So yeah, it means she might be good DPS character, especially because she can change the elements. The only problem is that bow, and I will explain you why. Because if she is going to be like Tignari, etc., I will skip her. I most likely will skip her, and I will explain you why. Because Tignari is a good character, but all of his damage comes from that charge attack, and that's super difficult to use. I mean, like, especially without shielder, you will struggle a lot, you know. It's like Ganyu. It's, in this case, I would use Melt Ganyu with Zhongli, Shanling Ganyu, you know. And maybe, let's say, Emily to keep that burning. Something like that. Or Nahida. So yeah. So it depends on her kit. But about Xilonen, we already know literally everything. And I would say, I think, in my opinion, they will not debuff or like nerf her or something like that. The kit is already settled, and they will keep her. Even without that weapon, she is not a bad character, especially in the hard content of this game. It's pile base, she definitely will be useful. Yes, in overworld maybe not so useful, but you know, like, it depends. If you like to use Geo, especially, you know, like I know that many players in this game just like to use Geo. And that's alright. And she looks like, you know, like, she looks just insanely great. If you ask me, if you remember, guys, as soon as I like saw Xilonen, I told you that Xilonen looks way better than Mavuika. And Enjoyer says that she's a mommy, and I agree with him. So yeah, I mean, like, it's matter of preference anyway. About Chaska will, I think, she will get the same problems Kinich and Mualani has, if you ask me. Why? Mualani is okay, but she's a little bit difficult to use. Like, at the moment, yes, she's fine, and you know why? Because Hoyo, on purpose, give us enemies, which is pretty convenient, like, to use with Mualani. You know? Yes, not so. It's only Magokenki, by the way. But when you will fight against 3 Magokenkis, I would say maybe you will struggle a bit. We'll see though, I mean, like, it depends. Or maybe some, like, I don't know, some like wolves. Because we don't have, like, yeah, we had wolves previously. So yeah, like, Kinich also, if, like, he's good, but, you know, against, like, pretty fast and mobile enemies, you might struggle a bit. Because that rope has a limitation, like, it's limited in distance. And if you notice that test play, it shows that you cannot go to the edge of the, like, that like area. So yeah, it's still up to you. I mean, like, what I can say, like, it's your Primogems. But yeah, before going for a character, it's better to get at least some info about her kit or something. But since Chaska is going to be released in 5.2, like at the end of this patch, we will get info, like, let's say it's called like drip marketing about 5.2, and we will get it in maybe in maybe 17 or 18 days, something like that. And also, it's like anniversary on the way, like also developer stream. If I'm not mistaken, developer streams is will take part on 27th of September and anniversary on 28th. So it's like this. Oh yeah, I want Nahida when she comes back. Yes, but I like Emily, so it's nice to see that she has. Yes, she has Lunar. If you ask me, like, and you can easily use her. By the way, she's not so difficult to use. If you want me, by the way, let me show you her build. I mean, I use her with this build. It's not a free to play a little bit because I use that deathmatch on her. So yeah, she's Constellation 0. Weapon is R5 deathmatch. Just keep that in mind. I mean, but you can use other crit rate weapon or give her enough crit rate because she is DPS after all. So yeah, overall stat is 77 to 223. Energy recharge, let's say it's better to get more than that. If you get like about 140, you will be more comfortable, not gonna lie, because she needs that energy recharge. Even though it costs about 50, like Nahida's cost, like energy cost, she needs that energy because she is mostly off field. Like Nahida is a little bit easy to like get energy back. Artifact set, I use Deepwood. I don't use her signature, and you know why? Because mostly I use her in Hyperbloom team comps, like Neuvillette, like mostly in Hyperbloom Virgin. Because of that, I use this set. Let's say if she alone in the team, like only one Dendro, this one is not far away from her signature one, even though I have her signature set 4 pieces. I have this like unfinished rewire, all 4 pieces, like this one. So yeah, I have all of the pieces with pretty good stats, but I still use this one. It's like, I would maybe like, you know, the damage output is not so bad. Also about my talents, I crowned only her skill, but I will do maybe with her burst as well. We'll see, because her burst, as you know, like lasts for 2.8 seconds, which is, yes, great damage, because you see the multiplier, it's like plus 22%, something like that. Not bad. So yeah, we'll see. But yes, you can use her in different comps, by the way, easily. Oh well, Wardox. Oh, Graf. Is Kinich worth pulling? I don't have any good DPS. Gorov, like I would like, you know, like it depends on the characters you have. You know why? Because if you check that test play, like this one, it has pretty weird characters. I mean, like it's Shanling, it's Toma, and it's Collei. Yes, instead of Collei, you can use Traveler. Shanling, you cannot replace Shanling at all, unfortunately. You can use Dia, by the way. So yeah, you can go like this team if you like, you have these characters. Let me show you. You can go the characters like this. You can go Dia. You can go Dendro Traveler. You definitely have Dendro Traveler. There's no way you don't have him. Yes, I would suggest you to build him. Dendro Traveler is not a bad character at all. Then you go for Kinich. Let's say this is Kinich. And the last one is Bennett. If you have him, to get some healing would be nice. You know? Yes, you need to go around the enemies. You can lose some buff. But still, like this one. You know?
Time to get down to business.
So yeah, just keep them, because like the team they showed us, it's without any healer whatsoever. So it's not a great team, I would say, you know. Even though he's a Claymore character and attack from a range, you still need some healer. Instead of like this team, maybe you can go like Yao and maybe Shanling if you have, you know, you need to use Yao time to time to get some healing back. So it's like this. It depends on your characters. Like he, like, if you don't have any DPS at all, Kinich is not a bad character for your roster. And if you won't guarantee it, I wouldn't say it's bad. He will be okay with your roster, but just keep that in mind, he needs some specific characters. So yeah, it's just like this. Well, Vortex, what do you think about Chaska? Well, solid DPS is don't trust. About Chaska, actually, you know what? Constellation, congrats. C6, Sarah, and Constellation 3. Yes, I mean, like, if you get in the future couple Constellation, you will be okay with Chevreuse. Chevreuse is a great character. Unfortunately, yeah, so like, congrats. And yes, no need to put more. If you want to go for Kinich, I wouldn't suggest you, like Yoni, if you ask me. About Chaska, just a second, Lunar. I have Raiden, Bennett, Shanling, Kazuha. Actually, you have a great characters. If you have Raiden already, Shanling, you have Bennett. You know, yes, actually, you already have Tignari as a DPS. You have Raiden as a DPS. I would say yes, you can go for, like, if you want that character and you skip mualani. I don't know why you skip mualani, by the way. In my opinion, mualani would be way more better for your roster than Kinich, but it's up to you. Maybe you don't like her gameplay. But you have like characters. C1 Bennett is enough. C1 Shanling is not enough, unfortunately. But you still can, I don't know about Dia, you don't have Dia most likely. But you still can use Shanling, yeah. But try to use that Goba like as soon as possible. So yeah, every time that Goba is available, I mean her skill, just use it. In this case, yes, you can keep that burning on. About Chaska, you know, like, it's a little bit questionable, and I will explain you why. In my opinion, since Chaska is a bow character, I don't like bow so much. Like, let's say DPS bow so much, and I will explain you why. Because we already have like by the way, that's why I skipped Line. Even though Line, if you compare with the other characters, yeah, for real, you're right, he's annoying. He's super annoying. So yeah, about the bow characters, we have Ganyu. Back then in Overworld, all of these characters which has like a charge attack are crazy. In Overworld, like Tignari, like Ganyu, like Yelan, by the way, she also has. It's not a charge attack, it's like called breakthrough attack, like Lini, by the way, or like which one is? Oh yeah, Yoimi as well. As you know, like, she's also charge attacker. Yoimi is a different story, actually. Yoimi is great, actually, if you compare with Yelan and other characters, because, like, she's insane at Constellation 0, not gonna lie. Because you mostly play off normal attacks. That charge attack is some kind of addition. It's not like main source of her DPS. But for Tignari, it's a main source of his DPS. Even though the charge attack has like 0 cooldown after using his skill. Ganyu, so difficult to use. So what I wanna say, if she will get that coordinated attack, like as some leak says us, then, you know, like, maybe it's going to be like this. You will use her skill, you will get that ability, or burst, get that ability, and you need to do some, like, maybe normal attacks or charge attacks or something like that to attack enemies. You know, like, she will get ability, like in case of Raiden, like, you just use her skill and just swap her back, right? And bring on another character, I don't know, like, let's say Neuvillette or maybe Kazuha or maybe something. Since Chaska is going to be made DPS, she needs to be on field to use that coordinated attack. I think it's going to be like this. In this case, it might be a problem. It's my thoughts. Even though she will get that flying ability, she might be a little bit difficult to use. You know, like Kinich, if you notice that, Kinich is not a bad character, but he's a little bit complicated to use, because that drop has like limited distance. Yes, in Spy Lobbies he might be good enough, but it also depends on an enemies. So yeah, it's always something like conditions, like more ifs, a lot of ifs, you know? Like, yeah. So it's my thoughts about Chaska, but you know, we need to get some like skills and at least some gameplays. Fortunately, she is going to be released in a 5.2, so we'll get drip marketing, at least like check something. And as you know, as soon as we're in 5.1, like next date, not exactly the next day, we will get some, not gameplay, but showcasing of Chaska. So yeah, we'll be alright. I mean, like, you will get some info before, like, just like before pulling for xilonen, you still will get some info about Chaska, like we have at the moment. Before like going for mualani and kinich, we like get all of the info about xilonen. So yeah, we'll be alright, because they're coming back to back. Oh, for Kazuha. Oh, congrats, Mira, congrats with Raiden. Oh, you skip mualani for Kazuha. You know, like, it's up to you if you like Kazuha. Kazuha has pretty good replacement. It's Sucrose. But if you like Kazuha, why not? About Kinich, you know, like, I would say for your characters, xilonen, you don't need xilonen at all. Because you know why? Yes, in the future we will get Neuvillette. You don't have like you know, xilonen needs some like pretty good DPSs. Yes, you still can use like her with other DPSs, but she's not like Furina, unfortunately. Let's say it's a little bit like Furina can buff all of the characters. She can give you buff to Anemo, to Dendro, any of the characters, which is good. Xilonen works only with like Hydro, Electro, Pyro, and Cryo, and also she needs to have two different elements on the team. So yeah, at least double Pyro, double Hydro, Hydro, Pyro, Electro, Cryo, something like that. I don't know what to say. Gaurav, I would suggest you to test Kinich a couple times, and if you find him pretty playable and like with his game style, you can go like your characters, your roster is okay with Kinich. I would say xilonen is like a little bit early for you, even though she's a great supportive character, not gonna lie. You have Kachina, by the way, as well, most likely, because we got that character for free. And you only write like all of the, like only Bennett and Shenlink as a 4 stars. You most likely have like Shinchu, maybe Sucrose. Let me show, by the way, Lunar, or another team with Emily is like this. What is? Another team with Emily is like this team. With Sucrose, by the way. It's Sucrose. I like this team a lot, not gonna lie. It's a Sucrose. It's Shinchu. It's Cookie Shinobu and Emily. Or Raiden and Emily.
The pleasure is all mine.
Rain outlines your fate.
This'll brighten up the place.
Witness the power of...
Stand clear. Swirl, Mark 2.
Our bond is strong. Know my sword.
I'll settle this. Absorption test.
You need to apply some. You need to apply some. Yeah.
Stand with me.
You need to apply some. Yeah, my bad. I like, you know, like I lack on like Hydro application and Electro at the same time, so I messed up a little bit. let me go another one. Yeah. I usually use another team, but let me go Raiden instead of like Kukishinobu. Kukishinobu is good, but yeah, you need like either good like Hydro or yeah, like let's say like kinda maybe Furina, which like has no cooldown.
Stay close and you...
Who is better, Nahida or Huta? Oh my, I would say Nahida, of course. And you know why? It's not because of damage. It's because of usability. Nahida is way better. Nahida will give you so many different team comps you can use with. And like crazy amount. Nahida, you can use Nahida with like, let's say literally with like, let's say she's a main character in all Dendro team comps. One of the main characters in all Dendro related team comps. So yeah, she's great. And if you ask me, she is best Archon in this game. At least, like, yeah, we don't know about, like, we don't have so much info about Mavuika, but still, I still think that Nahida will stay the best Archon because she's Dendro. Dendro is super valuable, by the way. Dendro can give you like aggravate, spread, hyper bloom, burgeon, so many reactions, like different reactions. It's crazy actually. That's why Dendro is so valuable. But I would say Nahida, of course, like definitely.
Fresh and floral! Rain cutter! Rain outlines your face. Huh?
Animal hypostasis emulation.
You see? Like, yeah, you need either, like, it's like, because when you have, like, you need either good Electro or either good Hydro. So that's why it's like this. You see, like, in this team, like, you, like, destroyed all of them in no time. But it's the same team, I just switch my Raiden, EM Raiden with, like, Kukishinobu EM with Raiden. But yeah, Kinich is like, I agree with Xianyun that these trials, especially for new characters, are like so bad. I don't like him. I don't like these trials. Raiden has old one, if I'm not mistaken. Just let me check it. Yeah, I mean like this one is way better, I would say, you know. This team, by the way, is good for Raiden. Just a great team for Raiden.
Let me weave you a bird.
Eat this!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shot!
Let's light it up! No, my sword! Everybody stand! Witness the power of Goku!
You're toast!
Torn to oblivion!
Rain outlines your...
So it's a DPS build, by the way. She is like... That's a DPS build.
fate.
Hoyoverse can be good, but she requires C1 to really use... Yes, I mean, you still can like get used to that without C1, but yeah, I agree with you. Like, in this case, it's better to go for Arlecchino. Like, yeah. She leaves off charge attack with... Yeah. Yeah, remove that issue. Yeah. It's... Yeah, I agree with you. Like, she needs... By the way, you know, like, that's why I skipped Hoyoverse back then. And I haven't had any pyro character until I got like yes, the look it's like is a another story until I got Arlecchino. So yeah, she was my first DPS character. I always use like Bennett and Xianyun duo, which is, I would say, maybe one of the best duo in this game. So yeah, it's like incredible like characters. So yeah, now I have Gaming. I will build him in the future because like I just need a couple of constellations. But yes, Hu Tao is like, even though she is like crazy, even at constellation 0 you can do like good vape damage because of charge attacks, you know, like it always vapes. But yeah, without constellation 1 it's a little bit difficult to use. You need to get used to it. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for Mavuika Vortex, and if you can try Raiden, Mavuika, Chevreuse and Sucrose team. Raiden, Mavuika. And if you oh yeah, you mean like this team, Mavuika, Raiden, Mavuika, Chevreuse and Sucrose. You know, like no, this team is not okay, and I will explain you why. Because you use Sucrose and constellation 0 Chevreuse, if I'm not mistaken, right? Let's say this is Mavuika because it's like she is a Dio 2.0, right? You're going to use Sucrose and you will use Chevreuse. Chevreuse can give you debuff function like Chevreuse only in Pyro and Electro. So yeah, Sucrose, you need to like get rid of Sucrose. You cannot use Sucrose. Unfortunately, like with constellation, like it doesn't matter what, like with constellation 6 or constellation 0, etc. So yeah, you need to use another Electro or another Pyro. In this case, I would suggest maybe Bennett because he can give you some healing. As you know, Mavuika will not give you any healing at all. So it's going to be like this. Or Chevreuse, Mavuika, which is, if you ask me, would be a waste. I will explain you why. Most likely, Mavuika will get not so high energy cost on her burst. In this case, as you know, Raiden benefits from a large energy cost. What I want to say, let me show you. like why Xinchu is not a bad, because Xinchu's this number, it's 80, you know. Xianyun, it's also 80. The more this number is, the more damage you can deal with your Raiden. Keep that in mind. That's why Sarah is so good. Sarah's, not only with Constellation 6 gives you additional crit damage, her burst costs 80. You know? And she is not a bad energy, like she's not a bad battery, by the way. Not a great one, but she's not terrible, you know, like she can, especially if you use like 4-piece emblem with some energy recharge. Yeah, I have 170. Oh, I have. I'm sorry. So I have a lot. So because I use as a supportive character. Huh? So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's why I think. Let me check all of the like Archons I have. Just a second. Raiden. It's yes. For Raiden, it's like her energy cost is pretty high. It's 70 if I'm not mistaken. Right. It's 90, but it's okay. You know why? Because she needs that energy recharge. The energy cost. I'm sorry, but let's check Zhongli. Zhongli is only 40. Let's say Nahida. Nahida is only 50. Let's check Furina. Furina is 60 if I'm not mistaken. Let's check Venti. Venti is 60. It's like I haven't missed anyone, right? It's like Zhongli, Nahida, Venti, Raiden, and Furina. Yeah, right. 5 Archons. So what I want to say, I don't think Mavuika will get like that number so high, you know, and because of that, she's not going to be great for Raiden. Just keep that in mind. And also, even if she gets that, you know why 4 stars is way better with Raiden DPS than 5 stars? Because of animation time. Let me go and do that this one again, like Raiden's one. When you get like, so yeah, before using all of the burst, you need to use her skill, because her skill, you see, elemental burst damage bonus. When you use her skill, you get increased damage according, like, let's say it's multiplier to your energy or your character's energy. Just keep that in mind. That's why you usually start rotation with this.
There is no escape.
Why 4 stars are so great? Because they has no animation time with the burst.
Ring cutter.
But a 5 star,
Inazuma shines
you will
eternal.
lose some time, you know? And because of that, in some cases 4 stars might be way better than 5 stars. That's why the best supportive set for Raiden is Sara and Chevreuse, because they are 4 star. Yes, you can use Yaemiko also, because Yaemiko's burst costs 90, but I would say it's only because of that cost. That's it. So yeah, just consider it. I mean, like, that's why the team you told me about, Mavuika, Chevreuse, Sucrose, and just a second, let me check it, I forgot about that. Mavuika, Chevreuse, and Sucrose, it's not a great option. And by the way, that's why in some cases Sucrose might be better than Kazuha, because, like, let's say it's not always like that, but Sucrose is not a bad option, because energy cost is 80, but for Kazuha it's only 60, you know? So yeah, even if you don't have Kazuha, you easily can use Sucrose and you will be alright. So that's what I want to say. But yes, you cannot use Chevreuse with Sucrose and get that debuff function, unfortunately. Final level now. No, congrats! Like, gold level, congrats. My first pyro was Klee back in, oh, for real, you were like, then your account is pretty old, by the way, but why you don't have so many characters? Maybe you just, like, yeah, get pissed off that game and just stop playing. Range attack mechanic, it's hard to get used to. Yes, I like her. Yes, I like Klee as well. She is maybe one of the, let's say, funny characters in this game. I'm not gonna lie, she's just insane in this case, and her voice line is just insane. But yeah, gameplay, but she has some mechanic, unique mechanic that no other character has in this game. She can shatter, by the way, by using her charge attack, which is crazy, and that shatter can give you ton of damage. So yeah, like, anyway, yes, I feel you. I mean, I know why that, like, but yeah, I just skipped that Klee, to be honest, back then, because yeah. Oh, hi Rafat, how are you doing? Bro, I won 50-50 on Raiden, very happy, but I lost 50-50 on weapon banner. I got
Inactivity serves
kinich
no
weapon, but
purpose
I got the
whatsoever.
weapon early, so... Oh, about that, yes, like, congrats with Raiden, and Rafat, you can use that, like, this weapon. It's for free. It's like catch if you have that weapon already. It's, let's say, best 4-star option for your Raiden. Let me check it, just a second. Where's my channeling? This weapon, most likely you know that. You can get that weapon, but by catching the fish. That's it. So yeah, that's the only drawback. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, you need a ton of fishes to get that weapon and refinement, but this weapon is great for her because it increases elemental damage bonus, elemental burst damage, elemental burst damage, and also give you 12% of crit rate. For your burst, by the way, not for all of attacks.
Body and mind.
But congrats, yeah, Raiden is crazy. About that weapon, kinich weapon, by the way, I don't want to say it's trash as hell. And you know why? Just skip it. Because maybe, if you saw that teaser, Mavuika borrowed that weapon from kinich. It was a 4-star. So maybe, just maybe, that weapon can be useful on Mavuika. So just skip it. No need to be like so, let's say, frustrated about that. Let me check that weapon. Yeah, it's crit rate. Why not? It's only 11%, but still. The effect can be triggering for elemental skill, and burst damage is increased by 10% for 6 amount. Actually, you know, like, yes, you can. Because as early info we have at the moment, Mavuika can do damage with her burst every 2 seconds. But just a second. And also, after a nearby party member triggers a burning... So yeah, actually this weapon is good. Let me read it more carefully. Gain 1 stack of canopy favor after hitting an opponent with an elemental skill, which means that, like, let's say it's Mavuika, right, with motorcycle. This can be triggered once every 0.5 seconds. After a nearby party member triggers a burning or burgeon reaction, the equivalent character will gain... Oh yeah. In this case, you need to... It's still useful on, like, you can use it on Mavuika, I would say, if you get enough crit damage. But most likely, Mavuika will get crit rate, not gonna lie, and you know why? Or maybe crit damage, I'm sorry. Maybe she will get crit damage, and her weapon is going to be crit rate. And I will explain you why. Because she can still use both of the sets. Since she is the character with a Night Soul mechanic. Yes, just keep that weapon. No need to be like yeah, it's not a bad weapon. Yes, I know it's Claymore, but we will get Mavuika, so why not? Oh, I can't believe I just got Raiden weapon too. Oh, for real? Oh, congrats. I'm so lucky today. Congrats, Rafat, congrats. Got a 3-5 star today. Congrats. That if you got that weapon, by the way, I mean like her signature, that signature is crazy. So yeah, no need to explain. But keep that polearm as well. Like, I'm sorry, Claymore as well. So yeah, this one is, yeah. It's just like crazy weapon for, especially for Raiden.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Miku and Raiden have highest ER need. Yes, I mean like, oh yeah, it's 90. You're right, Enjoy. It's like for Raiden, it's it costs like her burst costs 90 energy, and for Miku as well, it's 90. That's why Miku might be not a bad character for Raiden, but still, I wouldn't suggest you. It's better to go like a double pyro, like Bennett, Shenling, and Kazuha if you want to do Swirl, or Sucrose, or Shinchu, or maybe even Yelan, by the way. But it depends, because let's say Yelan can give you additional damage, and she has not a bad synergy with Raiden because of normal attacks. But still, like, DPS Raiden has really good amounts of different DPS teams. She's not like, you know, like, let's say like, I don't know, like Kinich, let's say. Kinich needs specific characters to play. That's it. Like Mualani. Mualani also plays out of wave. Because of that, at the moment, the only options you have, it's like Shenling, definitely, you know. Yes, you can use Dia, but in some cases, or maybe Xianyun. But yeah, I don't know if you have Xianyun. Actually, yes, we have options, but it's, yeah, she can use with Shinchu, Yelan, Bennett, Shenling, Kazuha, Sucrose, Chevreuse. You can use like Fischl, Sarah, a lot of characters. Mr. Dwell, what is Xilonen's energy cost vortex? If I'm not mistaken, it's 70. If I'm not mistaken, it's 70. Let me just a second, let me check it. Oh, but it costs 70, but you need about like 180 energy recharge. And you know why? Because she's off-fielder. And that's a problem. And she's Geo. Since you, let's say, why it's a problem? Since most likely you will not use her with the Geo characters. Like, let's say if you play with Neuvillette, you will go the team like Furina, Neuvillette, let's say Furina, Neuvillette, Xilonen, and Kazuha. right? In this case, you don't have any Geo characters, so you need a lot of energy recharge for her. Just a second. If I'm not mistaken, it was 70, but... Oh, it's 60. My bad. It's 60. So yeah, you still need a lot. You still need a lot because, like, yes, if you play in a Geo teams, you will be alright. We will be okay. But when you play with the non-Geo teams on your team, like with Arlecchino, so yeah, you need like pretty much energy recharge, unfortunately. But still, it depends on your play style, because if you need only like that debuff, you just completely skip that energy recharge. Because, like, as you know, if you use with Neuvillette, Neuvillette can heal himself, you will be completely okay. Yes, additional damage always welcome. Like, yes, it's not, why not? But it will cost you some time, because you will need to use that burst, which is animation time. So yeah, just keep that in mind, like double animation time, like triple animation time. You know, like with Furina, with Neuvillette, and within a couple seconds every time. Oh, Hancock, how are you doing? Good Raiden. Oh, congrats, congrats. Show your Raiden build. Okay, just a second. Gorav, I guess the catch is the best for her because you can like Alpha. Oh, I missed some question, most likely. Gorav, which is better for Raiden, the catch or Skyward? Yeah, catch, of course, Gorav. Way better catch. It's not because of R5, it's because even if you R5 that Skyward, catch is still better. You know why? Because... just a second. You mean like this 5-star, if I'm not mistaken. Like... It's also not bad. It will give you up to like 18 crit rate and additional some damage. But catch gives you a lot. Yes, I would say catch. I mean, like, it's free. And like, yeah, doing this one R5, it's like... And it gives you more energy recharge. Just keep that in mind, because like she needs that energy recharge. About my Raiden build, like, you know, like, I don't use her as a DPS. So yeah, you will be a little bit... So yeah, it's EM. Weapon is Dragon's Bane. Constellation 2. This I wanted to say, yeah, back then I was pretty lucky. And artifacts is Flower of Paradise Lost. So yeah, I mostly use her with a... I always use her in Hyper Bloom. I don't use Raiden as a DPS anymore. What is Xilonen energy cost? Oh yeah, it's 60, Mr. DeVere. You have to give up on your vitality and fish. Yes, actually, you're right about that. Yeah, I agree with you, Mirak. It's like, yeah, it's like so annoying to like fishing is some, yeah. Oh, that's why I guess air sand will be, yes, actually, yeah. I mean, like, it's not a guess, like, if I'm not mistaken, we couple times we mentioned about that. It's better to use this build. Like, if you want to know the build, Xilonen's build, I would suggest you to do something like this. Let's say Kachina, right? It's better to use energy recharge sand, defense, defense. That's it, because her ascension is defense. On top of that, you will use that weapon, craftable one or another one, which gives you 69, or maybe a signature. Let's say craftable one, free to play one. It gives you 69% additional damage, defense, I'm sorry. Let me show you my Albedo. If I'm not mistaken, I already did it. So yeah, my Albedo's weapon is 69. His ascension is Dendro damage, if I'm not mistaken, or something like, but it's not defense, definitely. He has 270. His artifact gives additional 30%. Let's say it's ascension, right? But my artifacts is like this. It's geo damage bonus and only 1 defense and crit rate. So if I switch like this one to defense, I will get like 3k defense, which is more than enough for xilonen, because as you know guys, they decreases the requirements from 3.2 to 3k defense. So you will be completely okay with ER sands. I guess I will need what? Yes, exactly. You're right, Mr. Dever. About 180, I would say, will be more than enough. Can we skip this banner? I'm good. Yes. Enjoy it. I agree with you. It would be nice to jump like right away to Xilonen's banner. At least, like, you know, like not to Xilonen's banner, to developer stream. Would be nice to get like right away to developer stream. And get like, because like, you know, I don't want to skip that 1600s Primogems. Anniversary Primogems. Same, I also use Hyperbloom. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, if so, like, let me show you my... So yeah, she has like 1080, 58. Talents, like, doesn't matter at all. Constellation doesn't matter at all. Artifacts, I use this one because for Hyperbloom it's the best set. For Bloom, Hyperbloom and Burgeon, this set, Flower of Paradise Lost, is the best set. You can use Gilded Dreams or 2-piece EM. It's up to you. Weapon is like R5 Dragon's Bane, free to play. And that's it. Like overall, like you don't need energy recharge, and yeah, you will be alright. I'm just waiting for Xilonen, but yeah. How much EM you got on? At Trident I have 1058, but you know it always depends on it depends on your artifacts. Like as you know, if EM, it's better to use like EM Sand, EM Goblet, and EM Circlet. So yeah, it's like this stat, substat doesn't matter at all. So yeah, you just completely skip them. So yeah, you see like it's completely trash. The only one I have, which is like it's a great one, is this one with 140 elemental mastery. I don't know how I get that, you know. I got it back then. I don't remember, because like elemental mastery, it's super rare stat in this game. One of the rarest stats in this game. So yeah, I was super lucky with this one, just like incredibly lucky. And by the way, the more you get, the more the damage, and you know that. Unfortunately, Nahida cannot help you to get EM, but instructor said Barbara can, you know. So in this case, let's say if you go like this team,
We can do this.
I will show you. Xilonen passive, yes. I mean like elemental, 36% elemental damage bonus. It's not great actually, it's awesome. You know why? Because let's say you can get 40% elemental damage bonus from that set, Cinder City. And on top of that, you get 36. Overall, it's 76, and it's more than Furina can give you. Also, to get 75% for Furina, which is super difficult, you need to get 300 fanfare stack. It will definitely take some time. So you will lose like duration. Like even with Neuvillette and Xilonen on the team, you cannot get full uptime. I mean like 15 seconds uptime of that buff. But with Xilonen, you will get all of uptime. If I'm not mistaken, it's like that. So yeah, it's crazy. Because that weapon just gives you elemental damage bonus, 36%, and that's it. It's not conditional anything. The condition only applies to that 40% elemental damage bonus, which is lasts for 15 seconds. So yeah, let's say with burst, animation, etc., you will get at least 12 or 13 seconds of that buff. It's insane. I use emblem set. Emblem set? Oh, use emblem set? For real? Oh no, like on Raiden? Emblem set? No, of course not. No. Or like for Hyperblooming emblem set, no, it's not okay. You know why? Because emblem set EM, it's for DPS. Like, I'm sorry, my bad. Emblem set for EM. No, like emblem set for Raiden, it's for her DPS build. only. It's like, let's say if you use something like this, like emblem with EM, 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 I wouldn't suggest you to do that at all. You lose so much damage. Let me show you. So yeah.
Inactivity serves no purpose.
So yeah, let me show you. At the moment my Raiden has 1058, right?
Shine down.
Now it's like 1178 because my Barbara is on instructor set, and if you trigger elemental reaction you get 120 for 8 seconds. Just keep that in mind. It's crazy actually, it's not a bad buff. It's about like 3 to 4k. About this set, it's definitely not a great idea to use EM and emblem, because emblem is her DPS. You need to use either this one, if you can get, it's the best one. This one, 4-piece, or 2-piece, 2-piece. Like, let's say 2-piece Gilded Dreams, 2-piece Wanderer Troop, which gives you an EM as well. So yeah, that's why. How many how many EM you have? How much EM you have on your Raiden? Would be nice to. Just like write down how much EM you have, and yeah. Oh, that's bad. That's because of yeah. It's 590. It's because of your build. Just switch to 2-piece, 2-piece. You will get more than that. And by the way, you will increase your damage by twice more damage. So yeah, I haven't used any. But now let me.
I see everything.
Sorry,
Illusion shattered.
it's like 28, but
Witness the power of Gugwa.
28 with buff, etc. So yeah, just like switch to just a second, let me check. Yeah, it lasts for 8 seconds. Like, yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go like emblem. Better to go it's way better to go for 2-piece, 2-piece, Gilded Dreams, or Flower of Paradise Lost, because this set, Flower of Paradise Lost, will increase a high bloom damage. Oh, that's alright. I mean, Mr. DeBear, that's okay. I mean, like, you know, like, sometimes just like, setting the character, at least, like, Boa knows that you need to use that EM. It's not a bad idea, but the problem is that set. I would suggest you to just switch the set to 2-piece, 2-piece, and you will see the difference immediately. You will get like a ton of damage. And by the way, you don't need to use Nahida. You can use any other Dendro character to get that damage. Even Traveler will help you. You just need Dendro Aura. That's it. So yeah, go for 2-piece, 2-piece, or let's say Gilded Dreams, 4-piece, or maybe if you're lucky enough and have 4-piece Paradise Lost, I would say Paradise Lost is better, because Paradise Lost gives you see like this passive, it gives you Elemental Mastery, and on top of that, it gives you more damage. The equipment character's Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon reaction damage is increased by 40%. Additionally, after the equipment character triggers Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, they will gain another 25%, also 4 stacks, and this effect can only be triggered once per second. The character who equips this character can still trigger this effect when it's not on field. Let's say this 4-piece just made for Raiden, because her skill lasts for 25 seconds duration. Just like it's insanely fits her 100%. Try to get, by the way, you can like no need to farm. If like strongbox is available for you, you already can strongbox this set. It's right here, Flower of Paradise Lost. if you know how to use it. So yeah, it's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's available after like adventure rank 45. The strongbox will available for you. 276 damages. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's crazy. What's about Gilded? Yes, you can use like Hancock, like a boa. You can use Gilded Dreams as well. Let's say, if you ask me, best one is Flower of Paradise Lost. Second one is Gilded Dreams. Third one is Two-Piece. It's like this. But it also depends. You know why? Because if you can get more elemental mastery with Two-Piece, then go for Two-Piece. If you can, the Gilded Dreams. So yeah, you can use either this set 4-piece, this set 4-piece, or Two-Piece. You will no need to use Dendro damage bonus, by the way. Just keep that in mind. I mean, like, let's say Two-Piece Deepwood, because like it's not a Dendro damage. Just keep that in mind. So you will be completely okay. I mean, like, Gilded Dreams, if you have EM, you will get more damage, by the way. You know, like, you will notice the difference immediately. Yeah, you will be amazed with the damage, not gonna lie. Attack, please. Attack, please. Attack, please. Okay. Okay, even though I haven't got like any Chevreuse, that's alright. I mean, like, yeah, I can check, by the way, my wishes. So yeah, it's a bell. Oh, no, it's not bell. It was... What? Oh yeah, it's a weapon, I'm sorry. It was Kujoi Sara, yeah. That's it. I mean, that's okay. Just a minute, let me... It was 30. It should be 30. Yeah, it's 32. Exactly. So yeah, I will go for like future characters. I will be okay, I think, with my Primogems. So yeah, that's alright. I want to get I maybe will try to get that weapon. I mean, like Xilonen's weapon. Because why not? It looks for real. 76% is just incredible. Crazy. Oh yeah, let me switch my team. It's about like, yeah, it's a little bit late, guys.
All right.
That's one. Oh yeah. I'm new player. Don't know where to. Oh, okay. Just a second. Amount like boy about that domain. That domain is right here. Just a second. Oh yeah, this one. I'm sorry, my bad. So yeah, this one. It's like, it's a Flower of Paradise Lost. But if you want to go for Gilded Dreams is right here. This one. This one is Deepwood and Gilded Dreams. But I still will suggest you to go for this one. But at the same time, like, you know what you can do? You can do farm Gilded Dreams and use Strongbox. Or if you knew, it depends on your adventure rank. If I'm not mistaken, 45 plus will allow you to use that Strongbox, like this part. And in this case, you can like create Flower of Paradise Lost or like Deepwood. Gilded Dreams, I'm sorry. Or you can go Two-Piece. It's also like, let's say even Two-Piece will give you more elemental mastery than 590 than you have at the moment. So you will be alright. Okay. I know you turn off stream soon. Yes, it's about like time to go, guys. Yeah.
There are leaves around.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, boy. You're well welcome.
Tune to accompany them.
Oh yeah.
If you wish to hear it.
Unlocking that domain now. I haven't unlocked that domain. If you haven't, like, which is your like adventure rank? Oh, bye. Yes, it's you're right, Mr. Dever. It's a shower time. So yeah, about that domain. I mean, what is your adventure rank? I mean, like, it's this one. It's 60, 45, 40, etc. What's that? If it's 40, yes, I think it's not available for you, like this one. So yeah, you need to unlock it, unfortunately. But again, if you need to unlock it, maybe like at least now going for Gilded Dreams, it's not a bad idea, because like, as you know, it gives you elemental mastery and also give additional elemental mastery. So yeah, it depends of the elemental type characters you have on your team. So yeah, it's not bad also. It's also play like triggers when your character is off field. Oh, 55, then it's available. If you like at 55, no need to open that domain. Just go right here and use this one. So yeah. If you have trash 5-star artifacts, you just can add right here and create like 1 artifact out of 3. You will be alright. I mean, like, yeah, no need to open it, but anyway, I would suggest you to open it anyway. Like, it's a map, it's a chest, it's exploration, but it's up to you. If like you don't have enough time, just use that strong box. Okay, it's up to you. So yeah, guys, yeah, it's time to finish the stream, unfortunately, but I will be online tomorrow. We'll see what we can get. Maybe some new info about like new characters, maybe new info about like some info about like new area. As you know, guys, in a 5.1 we will get some we will get the chance to explore a natlan and get 400 Primogems. Like, yeah, it's going to be event or something, time limited. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for joining once again, and bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I don't want to add too much stress. Which should I choose?